Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another episode of Overkill Trading. We're starting today off with a perfect setup, as we always do on this channel. Again, we follow a very specific set of rules here. The one I want to point out today that we hit on, this was a little over a month and a half ago, was Robinhood. Robinhood is a exchange where you can trade cryptocurrencies and stocks. It's one of the probably the biggest, most popular exchanges among millennials. And this thing's set up for us. So what we're looking for is this breakout over that light blue line. The light blue line, remember, is the 50 EMA. The 50 EMA is the average yearly price. That is the average price over 50 weeks, okay? So we look for breakouts over that, okay? Especially after long downtrends like this. Robinhood was stuck in a bear market for a very long time. And we identified the breakout right here. Okay, in January of 2024, it pulled back into it. Boom, there was our entry candle right there, that doji candle, followed by the trading indicator green dot. This thing ripped up for close to 80%. This was an 86% trade. Again, you put in $1,000 here, you now have close to $2,000 on that trade. So very nice trade. Again, you only have to do that 11 times to be a millionaire. If you start with $500, that means make 100%. 11 times while reinvesting the entire sum. Okay, so this is the setup we're looking for. Okay, and if you guys are new to the channel, we have a specific set of rules down here that we abide by. So the first one is the fact that we are trading a weekly chart. And I'm really going to stick to the weekly charts today because I've been zooming into the daily for you guys, and I think you guys are just getting really, really confused at what's going on. Okay, so the weekly chart is the time frame that we trade on. Okay, there's a monthly chart, there's a weekly chart, there's a daily chart. Every single one of them can be traded on using the same exact tactics that we use on the weekly. The reason I like the weekly is because it is one of the largest time frames. And the bigger the time frame that we're looking at, the more data. So the more data we have, the more accurate our buy and sell signals are. Again, the green dot means buy. We either want to buy the week of the green dot or the week before the green dot, just like we identified here. So this was the perfect setup because we got the breakout over the average price. Okay, the pullback into it right at that average price. Boom. That was our buy candle right there at 10. This thing ripped all the way up to 20. I'm sorry. This is a 100% trade here on Robinhood. So whoever capitalized on this trade about, what was that, February? That was about a month ago. Okay, congratulations. Okay, I would be taking profits here because, again, our profit-taking strategy is when we're up here on this white dotted line, this light blue line. We want to buy when it's down here, and we want to sell when it's up here. Okay, so that's as easy as it gets. That's one of the most important factors to take into consideration is where and when to take profits. Can this thing keep going after it hits the white dotted line? Yes, it can, folks. But if you're being greedy and you're trying to hit a home run every single time you make a trade, okay, you're gonna fail in the long run. Okay, we're trying to hit singles and doubles. We're trying to be consistent traders on this channel, and to be consistent, you have to have a plan and you have to stick to that plan. Smash the like if you guys agree with that. Okay, and I see you guys. I've had a few people. I had somebody message me on the Discord yesterday about, oh, you told me to sell coin. You told me to sell coin, and now it's going up. Right? I was saying sell coin probably right in this area at 260. Yeah, it's sitting at 280. So you missed out on 10 or 20%. Our goal as traders is to never time the top. Okay, we actually want to sell before the top. Okay, we want to sell right here in this area when people start to get greedy. And I still think people are just way too overly greedy right now. I think people are getting very, very greedy. Everyone's just being conditioned right now to think that we're just going to continue going up. And I wish I could be that guy, that influencer that's going to sit here and just tell you what you want to hear. But I'm here to play devil's advocate sometimes too, folks. When the markets get ripped up like this, look at Coinbase right now. So again, our goal is to trade when it's next to that 50-week moving average. That's where we want to buy. Okay, at that blue dotted line. Right now, we're sitting 52% off of that line. So if someone's buying Coinbase right here and it ends up pulling back into the 50, just like it always does, okay, just like it always does and has in the past, you're going to lose 50% of your position. So if you put in $10,000 right now and it pulls back to 131 where our average price is sitting, your $10,000 now is only worth $5,000. So again, as traders, we're trying to buy low, okay, when the stochastic is down here on the floor, and sell high. Coinbase is set up twice this year, okay? We capitalize on it right here, and we capitalize on it right here as well. There was your entry candle. There was your green dot. Boom. That was 150% trade on Coinbase. The second perfect setup of the day. So the reason I cover these rules in this cheat sheet that we have over here, okay, there's a bunch of free resources over here if you guys don't know. Okay, stuff about bull hammer candles. Okay, those are very, very important to identify. Also, our double bottom pattern, right? Rip up, pull back, up, down, rip. Okay, there's a lot of free resources over here. We got a free trading course for you guys to watch if you're new. And again, the trading rules, you have to have a plan. Okay, 90% of people who do this and try to do it as a living or whatever the case, 90% of people fail, folks. 90%. So what makes you special? Okay, what can differentiate you is to have a plan and be disciplined. Okay, if it hits the white dotted line and it keeps going, okay, you should not care. Okay, you shouldn't care about the extra 10, 20, 30% because you got the meat of the trade, right? If you're entering right here on our yearly average price and you're selling when it hits the dotted line up here, you're making 100%. If that's not enough for you, you're being greedy, folks. Can it go 4, 5, 600%? Yes, it can. But again, we're not trying to hit home runs. We're not trying to hit grand slams. We're trying to get on base and score runs. Singles and doubles. Consistent trading is what we're looking for on this channel. If you guys don't like that and it's too much for you, you're not patient enough, go ahead and go to a different channel, okay? A lot of people just want to day trade and make the quick come-ups, okay? This is more about waiting months, sometimes weeks at a time to execute our trades. If we get a green dot, okay, it took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks to get to the all-time high to where we're sitting at right now. So that's about a month and a half worth of time. Okay, you need a little bit more patience, okay, to use this strategy on a weekly chart. But again, we use a weekly chart because these dots are way, way more accurate than if you're in here trading a 5-minute time frame. Look at this, okay, 5-minute, green dot right there. What did it do? Nothing. What did it do right here? Boom, nothing. What did it do right here? Boom, nothing. Okay, we're not trying to get in here and do this. A lot of us on this channel have big boy jobs. We have to go work. We have businesses that we have to operate. We can't afford to sit here for 8 hours a day and just trying to make those little gains. But if we look at this once a week or twice a week like we do here on this channel, we're dropping new videos Wednesday and Saturday. Just one a week right now because I'm on vacation. But again, I don't want to let you guys down. I want to stay on top of the market. We are going to be rewarded by doing the work. We do the work every single week. We show up and we're paying attention. We know what's going on before everybody else does because of our discipline and our ability to look at these charts at least once or twice a week. So with that being said, I think I got through all of them. So again, we only buy assets that are trending above the 50-week moving average. Again, I talked about that light blue line. We don't want to buy when we're below it because we're in a downtrend. Okay, if you buy right here, yeah, you made a little bit, but then you got flushed on. We want to buy with the trend, and therefore we have to buy when our price action is above the 50-week. Let me show you Bitcoin here. Same thing. We shouldn't have been buying Bitcoin throughout this time because we were below that. Boom. Bear market, bear market, bear market, bear market. Boom. Break up above the 50, pull back into it. Okay, another little jump, another pull back into it. So here's an ad, here's an ad, here's an ad. Okay, green dot, green dot, green dot. Bada bing, bada boom. I mean, you're buying Bitcoin right here on the breakout at about 26K. It's sitting at 70 right now. You made 150% on that trade, 150% on that trade, probably about a 60% on this green dot right here. When that came, boom. That's what we're doing. So if you trade with the trend, as long as you are trading with the trend, right? As long as we are above the 50-week moving average and you're buying the green dots, folks, these are like 80 to 90% accurate. Okay, if you're following all of these rules, okay, and you can go ahead and blow up my TikTok channel and say whatever you want or let me know how stupid I am down in the comment section. I don't care. I go based on data, folks. I go based on what I see and what I've seen happen in the past. The best time to buy is when assets are above the 50-week, giving you a green dot, and that's what we're looking for. So again, green dot means up, red dot means down. And again, we enter and exit positions using the trading indicator. So as long as the last dot is green on the asset that we're looking at, for example, Bitcoin's is red right now. Everyone's really bullish on Bitcoin. Okay, I got a stop loss at 64K. It's probably really around 60. That's the true stop loss. But I think Bitcoin can consolidate between 60 and 70 like it's doing for a couple weeks. If we lose 60K, meaning if Bitcoin breaks below 60K, I really do believe we're going to pull back into our 50-week. Because right now we're trading at a 40% premium, which isn't the highest, but if that gets up to like 50 or 60%, meaning if we hit like 90 or 100K, that's probably where I'd be definitely looking to take some profits on Bitcoin. I mean, I already would have probably taken them by now, at least a little bit, half off the table right up here, just because of how far we are. That's a 40% premium. I definitely wouldn't be buying Bitcoin up here, right? We want to wait till the stochastic pulls back down to 0. Okay. And does that mean we're in a bear market because we got a red dot? No, we're fully in a bull market right now, folks. We're just expecting a pullback with the red dot. Okay. And again, as long as we hold 60, it's fine. If we just go sideways for a little bit, okay, and then break out again, right? The next entry, if you want to buy Bitcoin again, will be the next green dot. The next green dot above this 50-week moving average is where you're going to want to buy it. Okay, and I'm still very bullish on the markets, but just in the back of my head, I'm prepared for a pullback down here to 40 to, who knows, 50K. Okay, it's not out of the cards. As long as we got the red dot, we got to be cautious. Okay, but the second that green dot comes back, we can be bullish again. And the stochastic is sitting at 82. Again, we want to buy when it's down here at 0. Look, if you bought right there, you were buying at 26K when it was down here on the floor. That's the time to buy, not way up here at a 40% premium, right? We want to wait for the pullbacks, and we got to be patient. Folks, we're like some freaking carnivores, right? We're hunting our prey. That's how I look at trading. We're hunting our prey. We're looking for treasure, whatever you want to call it. Okay, we're looking for the perfect setups. We're not just blindly buying and blindly selling. We're actually using AI to time our entries and exits. Okay, and again, if you guys want to go give your money to Edward Jones or any of those money managers and earn your 5%, be my guest. But I'm going to take my 50, 60, 70, 100%, 200% moves all freaking day long, right? Because I'm aware with what's going on. And that's what those traders are doing. People give them their 401ks and all their savings, and then they'll go trade, right? They got a bunch of traders that probably work for them. They'll put the money to work, and they'll just kick them back 5 to 10% a year while they're making 100, 200, 300%. I mean, that's just insane to me. Okay, that's just insane to me. So we got some chart requests here. I just want to go over the last few rules. Don't be greedy. Again, sell. If you hit the white dotted line, folks, it's okay to sell. And when I say sell, that means take some off the table. Sell half if you don't want to sell your whole position and let the profits ride. If you're up 100%, meaning if I put in $10,000 and I make 100%, I now have $20,000. I can now sell half of the amount that I bought, right? Sell 50%, and I will take my initial $10,000 back into my pocket. Therefore, I can redeploy it on a different name that's down here closer to 0 and setting up, right? Bitcoin is not a good buy up here, folks. I don't care what anybody says. Can it go to 100K? Yeah, it can. But that's like another 20 or 30%. If you were in on this green dot right here, you made 75%. So you're up 75%. You're hoping, you're wishing, you're praying, right, that it's going to go to 100 so you can make an extra 10, 20%. You just got the wrong idea, folks. That's the wrong idea to have. If you're worried about time in the top, you're going to get crushed. You're going to get crushed. The best thing we can do is be consistent. And again, that's why we show up every week. So number 6 is use a stop loss as well. So stop loss is always determined by the green dot. So when the green dot came, like it did right there in February, our stop loss was at the candle, right at the bottom of this candle right here. So it came right there, bang. Our stop loss was 40,000. That's how we use a stop loss, because not every dot is fully accurate, and that's totally fine. We're prepared to be wrong. That's why we use a stop loss, because it mitigates your loss, right? But that was a perfect setup right there on Bitcoin at 40K. That was a beautiful trade all the way up to 70. Again, there's another, I don't know, 75%, like I said. So Bitcoin is still red dot, so we're more hawkish on that one. Ethereum also. Okay, Ethereum looks like it wants to break down even more than Bitcoin. So again, both of these big names are trading at premiums right now, right? 30, 40% premiums, which isn't, I mean, it's not crazy. Once we get up to the 60% premium range, that's when it's crazy. So what I do on Ethereum, if you're holding it, right, if you want to hold it, use a stop loss at 3,000. Because if 3,000 breaks the bottom of this candle, we're most likely going to come back down and touch 2,300. But again, that'll just be another place to add to your position. You could buy more on the next green dot. Okay, so again, I'd be a seller of Ethereum here, or a holder of Ethereum, looking to buy on the next green dot. That's what I'd be looking. Okay, you could hold it or sell half. That's what I would recommend. And again, all these chart requests, guys, are from over here in the Discord. So if you guys have chart requests throughout the week, just go ahead and drop them in the thread here. We're going to cover all your guys' here right in this video today. I appreciate all you guys' support. You guys make this really easy to do when you participate and give me. I think we have like over 100 names we're going to hit today. So we're looking for setups. We're looking for opportunities. That's what we do in these videos. Okay, we're not looking to mess around. Like, I literally like to sit down for one or two times a week and really dive into charts. And I like to do it live with you guys. Okay, because we share knowledge with each other. Okay, a lot of the names that are on my watch list are names that you guys have called out over here. Names that I'm looking to buy are names that you guys have shown me. So I'm learning just as much from you guys as you are from me. And, you know, it's all about the community. I tell you guys in every video, it's not about me. It's not about you. It's about the community. It's about growing together. It's about winning together. Because if you're winning alone, it's not fun. Okay, it's a lot more fun to win when you got people around you and everybody else is winning. Okay, that's the whole goal. And again, if you guys want the trading indicator, it is the only thing that I sell besides our membership over here. There's a link right here, and you guys can actually download, and you will get the EMAs, what I'm talking about up here, and this trading indicator. You'll be able to import it into your trading view and use it for yourself. My goal is to just educate you guys on how to use it. Okay, and we put it together, and again, you just have to click a couple buttons and it will actually load right into your chart. There's a video on the landing page over here. It's under this resources tab called trading indicator, and boom, you guys could use it for yourself. And you guys might use it a little different. You might want to just trade the monthly chart or the daily chart or the 4-hour chart. Okay, I like to trade the weekly again because it has the most data and it's the most accurate. Here's a TAO. I'd be selling this one. Okay, I'd set a stop loss at about 500. If 500 breaks, that's about a 10% drop from where we're at. I think this one needs to pull back into our 50. Not a great place to be holding. Again, 55% off of the premium. Between 50 and 60% off of the average is when I want to sell, because the same thing happened right here, right? This was that was about a 70% premium. 70 is about the highest I've seen. So when you get to a 70% premium off of this level, that's normally when you want to absolutely sell. But I'm more cautious, right? I want to sell before the top, meaning I'm looking to exit before we get to this point. I want to sell a little bit before. And if I miss out on 10, 20, 30%, who cares? I don't care. Okay, I'm not trying to time the top. Okay, here's the SPY, SPY. Okay, this is the stock ETF. This is the S&P 500. Sorry, give me a sec here. I want to make sure we're live. Okay, we're good. We're good here. Okay, I recorded an episode the other day and I wasn't recording the whole time. I went on for 30, 40 minutes and didn't get nothing. We're in a bubble right now, in my opinion, on the SPY. We're sitting a massive amount off of the 50. I mean, this market is just insane. 10% off of the 50 week right now. Red dot, I mean, we're way up here. I wouldn't be looking to buy the SPY. I'd be expecting a pullback in stocks over the next few months. I think there's going to be some profit taken on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the SPY come maybe May. You know, there's a saying, sell in May and go away. That might be the case here, folks, because we're just too far off of the 50 for my liking. I don't like how far some of these names are off. So what I'm looking for in your guys' chart requests is names that the stochastic is on the floor, right? The stochastic is closer to zero. If we're sitting 50, 60% off of the average, I'm not looking to buy anything. Like Solana right now, look how close we are, okay? This thing's going to move on Sunday. It's probably going to be at 100, okay? So do I think it's a bad place to take some off the table? Absolutely not. I mean, that last green dot came right there at 98, okay? Thing went all the way up to 200 and whatever. I'll take my 100% and go. Okay, I'm not falling in love with Solana. I don't care about the name. I don't care about Bitcoin. I don't care about Ethereum. Of course, I care about the projects and what they're doing and if they have a following and utility, because that's important. But that's like 10% of it. What I'm looking for is to buy stuff at a good price, and it's a good price when it's at the average, in my opinion, above just on the average. That's where I want to buy. So I don't want to buy Solana, right, at a 50, 60% premium. I just don't. I don't want to buy. Okay, I would have rather bought it right here. Okay, when we got the green dot, rip. Okay, but now I'm taking I'm either selling half or you know, selling the whole position and looking for a new place to put it. Here's TSM. This is Taiwan Semi, another name. Just looks like it wants to either consolidate like Bitcoin a little bit, right? We're way up here at 131. Okay, but how far are we off of the average, folks? We're a massive amount off of the average. Okay, I do not want to buy assets that are sitting. I mean, this is only a 23% premium. It's a stock. It's a higher market cap stock. That's why it's so much lower. But that's the highest it's been, well, except for right back here. So there's two things we could do, right? We could consolidate like we did right here on Bitcoin and all these names. Just consolidate, go sideways, then break out. That's what a bull flag is. If you guys don't know what a bull flag is, you can come over here to the cheat sheet. But this is a bull flag, right? You got the flag pull, the big push up, and then the consolidation to the sideways. Okay, there's the flag. There's the pull. There's the flag. Just like that. Boom. Big breakout, right? With volume. Big breakout with volume. This is big money. This is smart money coming in here, right? Smart money coming in, stealth phase. Smart money is like institutional investors. Those are your billionaires, your hedge fund managers, the people who own CNBC and all the news channels, okay? The billionaires, the trillionaires. Boom. Volume comes in, goes sideways, rip. I think we could see that. It's possible to see that on Bitcoin and also TSM here, but we have to hold 131. So if you're holding TSM, I just set a stop loss, like I told you, rule number 6 at 131, because if that breaks down, there's a good chance we can come back down there into the 50. Here's QNT. I still like this trade. Okay, I was telling you guys to buy it down here at 100. Okay, when we broke out over the 50, pulled back, got the dojis, boom, there was the green dot. This thing's up a good percentage, 40% off of that level. Okay, I think it's still got some room to go. Look, the stochastic is nowhere near the dotted line. We're probably 2 or 3 weeks away from hitting the top on QNT. I still like the trade here. Still like the trade. What you could do is move your stop losses up to about 120 if you wanted to. Here's Ave, also trying to reverse here as well. So I'd use a stop loss on this one at around 119. Okay, this one's only trading at about a 20-30% premium as well. Okay, I like below 15%. If I can get in below 15%, here was another perfect setup, by the way. Boom, breakout over the 50, pull back into it, doji candle, green dot, rip. Okay, that was a nice trade, about a 50% racker there. So playing the continuation here, again, it's not at 100 yet, so it's not at the dotted line, right? We still got some room to go. So I'd be holding on to Ave here. Holding on to Ave, I'd probably be a little more conservative instead of stop loss at 100. That's about a 24% risk there, but looking good. I do like the pattern here. Litecoin looking good too. Look at that. There's the breakout. It came down. It tapped our 50-week, and now it's pushing up here. Okay, now it's absolutely pushing up. No red dot yet. Okay, this one looks like it wants to continue here. Okay, if you want to set a more conservative stop loss, set it right there at 84, but this one looks strong. This one looks like it wants more here. Litecoin, okay, another one that's consolidated for a very long time. I heard there was some news the other day that the SEC rated it as a commodity or something. There was something in the news the other day. I can't remember what it was, but it was good news. They just announced that they were suing Ethereum or something like that. I can't remember, but Litecoin wants more. Okay, I got a stop loss at that at 84. That one looks good. I'd be a holder of that name. TRB still looks good here. Again, big breakout here, pull back into that 50-week. 74 is our stop loss. We still don't have a green dot, but that thing looks like it wants to come here probably in the next couple weeks. I'd still continue to hold this name with a stop loss at 74. I like the trade. And again, the green dot will be the certainty of us going higher, but I like it. I mean, look at this. Stochastic, where's it at? It's on the floor here. We're way down here just like we were right here. Okay, boom. If you would have bought that green dot back in June, you were buying at $10. Thing went all the way up to 500. I mean, that was a 50x trade right there on TRB. So I don't know what this thing does. I had a position on it, but I ended up rolling it back over into something I thought was a little bit safer. $74 though is the stop loss. I'd be continuing to hold TRB here. Here's Comp. Comp setting up nicely too. Had a big rip down there on the weekly chart. Again, waiting on the green dot for the next entry on this one. I'd still continue to be holding it as long as we remain above that 50-week moving average. Okay, I'd probably set a stop loss right here at around 60. Probably set it at 59 just to be sure. Next green dot will be the place to add. I'd be a holder looking to add on the next green dot here. I think this one could have a pretty big move too. Okay, Comp don't look bad at all. Okay, just now breaking out over the 50 after a big old dip down. I think Comp's a solid play. Comp's a solid play there. Stop loss is 60. Here's Alibaba, the Chinese Amazon. Again, where are we? We're below that 50-week moving average. I'm not touching this thing. We're not going to break. We're not going to break rule number 2. We only buy assets trending above the 50-week moving average, okay? We're below the 50-week moving average, meaning we would be buying against the trend. Here's PayPal trying to break out here. Okay, we called the signal out last week at 60. It's sitting at 66. That's a 10% move. I believe they got earnings coming up here. They got earnings on, what's that date? May 1st. So that's about a month away, but this thing looks like it wants to continue as well. So I'd continue to move my stop loss up. I'd probably use it at 62. Yes, we're below the 50, but we're playing a breakout here, a breakout above that 50-week. Okay, this thing got absolutely clobbered from 300 all the way down to 60, got absolutely annihilated. Boom. We want to see a big breakout and a pullback into the 50. I don't think it'd be a bad place to start a position if you're long on it. Just make sure you use a stop loss at around, I'd say, about $60. That's a 10% risk. Here's DJT. This had the green dot today doing the ripski. This is Donald Trump's new media company. It was DWalk, but apparently DWalk like turned into this company. DJT's the ticker. This one's on my watch list now. I mean, say what you want about Donald Trump. He has a massive following, and it's only sitting at about a $2 billion market cap right now. So that's technically still a penny stock, and it's got a green dot this week. I mean, this thing's just absolutely freaking ripping here. 38 would be the weekly support. You could probably even move it up to 46 if you want to own it. But I mean, this thing does look like it has some meat on that bone, and that's a big break out there. So that's a good looking. This is a good looking play here. I think you get some continuation on DJT here. I'd probably put that one at the top of my list to buy this week, and TRB would probably be second. Litecoin also looks good with that stop loss at 84, and that's really. Oh, and comp looks really good too. That's my ranking this week. I'd want to buy if comp comes back down to $60. I'd really want to buy it there. Okay, but that might not happen. It might happen. It might not. I don't know. But as long as 60 holds, this thing's in a this is looking really good. Comp's actually probably, right there above Litecoin. But Litecoin looks like it wants to take off too. So those are the 4 names so far that I'm thinking. QNT looks good too. I think you're just a little late. Again, I would want to buy it right there close to the 50. AVE we covered. PayPal we covered. AVAX. AVAX still might have some room to go here as well. So we're nowhere near the 100 yet. You could use a trailing stop loss. I'd put it at 45 right there. And just continue to hold it. Okay. I mean, I'd probably take a little bit off the table here personally, just because, again, we ripped up around 70, 80%. I'm not saying this thing can't continue. I'd probably be on the daily chart, like I've been telling you guys, just watching it. Okay, just watching the shorter term time frame, seeing what it does. But this one looks like it wants to continue. Again, if Bitcoin rolls over, yes, it'll probably come down. Is it trading at a premium? Yes, it's trading at a 43% premium. Again, we're not quite to the 60 range yet, but yeah, we'll see what this thing does. 45 is a stop loss on AVAX. I'd be a holder. I'd still be a holder of AVAX here. INJ, man, this is a massive bull flag. Okay, there's the pole, there's the flag. It just got to hold $30. I don't know. This thing's just literally consolidating here. So $30 needs to hold on INJ. Yes, we're getting close here. Watch for the next green dot. I mean, I just set a stop loss on 30 if you're long on it. That's really the only way to play this thing. If we break 30, we're coming down to 21. Could you add down there again? Yes. So I'd be a holder of INJ, really. And I'd set a stop loss at 30, which is about a 20% risk. Here's Pinterest. I know who called this one out. This one was called out by our boy Tim Thibault. He's an admin over there in the Discord. He's tearing it up. He's tearing it up. And this is actually not a bad setup here with the stochastic down here on the floor. I'm going to move this one up to around, I'm going to put that one under Litecoin there. But I like this one for a stock play. I'd have to pay attention to see where the earnings are. Earnings look like they're quite a ways away. So we have nothing to worry about there. April 25th, that's about a month away. I'd be playing this one. I mean, there's no green dot just yet, but 33 would be a good stop if you want to play it here. Okay, it's trying to bounce here off that 200 week. So again, just use a stop loss at 33 on it if you're going to play it. That is our level we're playing. So we're buying. If 33 breaks, we can expect it to come down to 31. Okay, if you want to set a less conservative stop loss, put it right there at 32. You know what I'm saying? But that was a big wick up. You got a little bit of volume coming here. If 30 holds, meaning if 33 holds, we'll get a green dot probably next week on that, depending on how the price action goes here throughout the rest of the week. But I like the setup. No signal yet. So if you want to play it early, just use a stop loss around 30 to 33. Bitcoin we covered. Here's ALCX. This was on the list last week. Big wick down there, sucked it right back up. 26 is still our stop loss. Still holding on to this one. Still a holder, waiting for the stochastic to get back up there to 100. Again, our stop loss is 26. If we lose 26, we're going down. But I really like where this thing's sitting in regards to the 50 week. I mean, we're only trading at about an 18, I'd say 20% premium. I said I like 15, but this is a smaller cap coin here called ALCX. If you guys are a member of the Discord over here, you have the ability to look up. Tickers. So if you type in /info and then you type in the ticker, so that was AGIX. Okay, boom. I can hit enter and it will actually tell me everything about the cryptocurrency. It'll tell me the market cap. It'll tell me what it does. It'll tell me how much it's up today, the past month, the past year. Okay, it gives you all the information you need to do your fundamental analysis on the asset that you're looking at. ALCX. That was the wrong one there. So again, /info ALCX. Boom. Okay, and you hit enter. And you guys have the ability to use this if you are a Spartan over in the Discord. So this is a very low market cap coin at the moment. So a 20% risk to the downside on a low market cap name like this, I like it, personally. I like it for a play with a stop at 26. Okay, I'd definitely be buying here with a stop loss at 26, and the next green dot will be the indication. But that is a massive candle there. Again, they tried to flush it down, and it got sucked right back up. That means there's buyers stepping in to buy that thing back up. This is a good one. Okay, ALCX is a good play this week. I'm going to put that one up here DJT probably isn't my favorite play just because there's a lot more risk involved. So I'm going to move that one down. So ALCX, TRB, Comp, and Litecoin are probably my favorites. Pinterest looks okay. But those four are looking really good so far. What else we got here? INJ, we covered MLN. This is a new one. I believe this one was just called out. Again, I like the big downtrend. Okay, big downtrend. Not buying, not buying, not buying. But what do we got now? We got the breakout over it. So what are we sitting at with a premium here? We're only sitting at a 26% premium. What does this thing do? /info MLN USD. MLN. Okay, Enzyme Crypto. Okay, that one's even a lower market cap there. So this is a $40 million market cap. So a very, very low market cap coin here. Okay, again, where are we sitting at on the stochastic? We're up there. So we're not looking to enter, but what we are looking to do is enter on the next green dot. Okay, and when that thing comes, we can enter. So I actually have alerts set up on the names that we follow here. This is a new one that I just added today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and set up an alert on this one. So we're going to be buying this one on the next green dot. Okay, that is where we want to buy. Again, we don't want to buy 8 weeks after the green dot came, right? I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? 7 weeks after the signal came. We want to buy the week before or the week of, okay? Because we're going to limit our risk that way, and we're going to increase our chance of winning by a lot more. So I just set up that alert. Date created. Yes, I did. So that's going to be called out over here. If you guys aren't a member of the Discord, you guys can join for you can join for free. And then there is a paid version that is $7 a month, the price of one Starbucks coffee, where you guys can get all the access to everything, the watch list, the signals, right? A Spartan chat, everything you guys need to be a successful trader over here. And we call out all the signals over here the second that they happen, so you never miss a red or a green dot in your life. All you got to do is check in daily or weekly to figure it out. More details about the membership right here. You guys can watch this video and learn more about what you'll get inside. MLN looks good though. I like the fact that it's a very low market cap coin. So I'm going to move that one up. I'm going to put that one above Litecoin there. MLN, again, you're trading it, you're buying it at a 20% premium, but again, you're pretty close there to the bottom. And I wouldn't be looking to buy again. I be looking to buy on the next green dot. So a red dot's going to come, and then the next green dot will be your entry. Okay, I don't know how far this thing can go, but this is definitely one to keep on the watch list because, again, just now breaking out of its downtrend. So good call out, whoever this was. I think this was user123. Shout out to you, my boy. Let me take my sweatshirt off here really quick. I'm sweating here, boys. Who's watching? Let me know, you guys, down in the comments section of the YouTube video. I read every single comment on YouTube, by the way, every single one. So if you guys need to holler, if you guys just want to give a shout out, drop a comment down there. I appreciate the likes on the video. We're going to do some more giveaways once I get back in the office. I just don't have time to manage it as I'm on vacation. But we're going to be doing a massive giveaway over here when I get back in the office. Okay, I believe last time we gave away some Bitcoin. I'm going to do like a $500 Bitcoin giveaway over here coming up once I get back in the office. Do it maybe even 1,000. Maybe even go crazy and do like 1,000. I just feel like giving back to you guys because you guys have given so much to me, and I appreciate all you. I'm going to take my sweatshirt off real quick. Give me one sec. Yeah, boy. All right, back in business. Here's Mara setting up here. So Mara is a Bitcoin mining company. It's actually a nice setup here, folks. Okay, nice setup here, 1788. I'm moving this one up. Okay, I'm moving this one up probably honestly to the top right now. Why? Because we're down here on the stochastic. Okay, stochastic's way down there on the floor. I like TRB too, though. TRB's looks really good as well. But Mara, again, pull back. Where are we at? We're above the 50-week moving average. Wonderful. Big wick down, sucked it right back up, and we got a doji candle this week. So I'm setting a stop loss on this one at 15. Again, it's a higher risk play here, but I mean, you're talking about another breakout over the 50 there. If Bitcoin goes nuts, this thing should absolutely follow here. And the next green dot will be the signal. But if we keep getting a push up here, okay, you could even use your stop loss right there at like 18. So you're risking, with a stop at 18, you're risking 13%, which is right where we like to be. So you could definitely put a trade on Mara this week with a stop at 18. Next green dot you'd be anticipating. And they got earnings coming up on May 8th. So that's about a year, not a year, but a month and a half away. Mara looks good. I like that one. So I'm gonna make a section here called looking to buy. So I'm looking to buy, and obviously there's some factors behind how and when I buy. But let's go ahead and add another section here so we could separate them. Okay, boom. So I don't know what to call this. I'm just going to call that section 1. But looking to buy it, I'll be looking to buy names that are in this list here. Okay, so we can keep track of them that way. But good call out so far. I'm liking some of these names. Here's Mover, Moon River. I like this one too. This is a Polkadot ecosystem coin. It's not on Coinbase, unfortunately, but I'd be holding this thing with a stop loss at 17. Another big bull flag here. I don't know what happened, but again, that kind of volume is institutional investor money. That's big boy money coming in there, giving you the flag. The flagpole, and then here's the flag. Again, a prime time example of what a bull flag is. Bull flag, boom, up, sideways, right? Boom. That's what you like to see. Consolidation. Consolidation is a good thing here. Okay. So mover looks good. I'd be a holder. Again, set your stop loss at 17 and you should be good on that one. Next green dot, I mean, that's gonna pay you. Next green dot will pay you. But as long as that thing holds 17, it looks really good. Here's Chainlink trying to do something here. Still just chopping around. Another bull flag pattern here. Stop loss on this is 16. Okay, again, trading still at a little bit of a premium here. About 30%, not as bad as Bitcoin and Ethereum, but chopping around. So current stop loss is $16. I mean, I'd be a holder of Chainlink looking to add on the next green dot. When the next green dot comes, it will be called out over here in the alerts, and that is where you could average down. We got one from DJT today, that when I went over Trump's media company, that was the only green signal we got today, but we got a bunch yesterday and on Monday. So we'll keep you guys updated. A lot of people freaking out about ICP right now. ICP is breaking out here, folks. It is breaking out. Okay, we had this big wick down to about $10. I was calling for $8, $9, of course, and of course I got roasted on TikTok for saying that we were going to come down here and tap the 50 at 9. It came down here, tapped 10. I was 10% off. My bad, guys. My bad. 10%. I know it's crazy, but this thing, nice breakout this week, up 30% on the week, and that's a big breakout over resistance there. So I'd be a buyer, absolute buyer of ICP this week. That one did have the green dot showing. $13 would be my stop loss on that thing, and I'd just be looking to buy on red days. We're down 2% today. I wouldn't be looking to buy on green days. I'd want to buy on red days, okay? But ICP looks really good, okay? And again, I'd look to sell when that stochastic RSI gets back up here to 100, okay? And we're sitting at about 17 right now. ICP is actually probably my favorite this week for a buy. Okay, I put that one probably underneath Mara. I mean, I can't really rank these guys. You guys got to use your own sense to when you should place your entries. A lot of the time right now I'm in on the daily, but you guys have been getting confused at what I've been saying. I can tell. So I'm just going to stick to the weekly chart from now on, and then you guys can do your own analysis. The goal is to identify where we're at on the weekly, right? When we're oversold to the downside, when we're sitting here at 0 on the weekly, and then you want to get into the daily and you want to be buying, right? You want to be using the same strategy but on a smaller time frame. Does that make sense? Smaller time frame. So if you could buy it down here on the daily and on the weekly, that's an excellent time to sell. If you could sell it up here on the daily and on the weekly, that's an excellent time to sell. Okay, so you just kind of, there's more than just trading the weekly chart, but it's you can't go wrong with just trading the weekly chart. I mean, it's just the way to do it, in my opinion. It's the most successful. It's the least stressful, right? It takes the least amount of time, and I just love it, and that's why I do it. And again, I'm more patient than everybody else. Like everybody, I could just tell everyone's just getting really impatient. Everyone just wants those big moves, those big gains, but they don't come overnight, folks. You want the 100, 200, 300, 400, 1,000% moves. You got to have patience. You can't just sit here and think it's going to happen tomorrow. It's not a light switch, right? This is a marathon, not a sprint. What were we just looking at? We were looking at ICP. Yeah, nice breakout. Textbook breakout right here. Okay, again, another example of a bull flag. Here's the flag. Here's the flagpole. Here's the consolidation. Boom, breakout with a green dot. I mean, I'd probably put that at number 1 this week. $13 is the stop loss on ICP. Looks good. What do we got? What do we got now? Hope everyone's having a good week so far. It's been, I don't take many vacations, but, I'm glad to be able to stay in touch and stay on top of things with you guys here. Hope you're all well. Here's Neo. Neo also looks good here too. Okay, bull hammer candle. I was talking a little bit about that earlier in our cheat sheet thread here. Okay, a bull hammer is after a downtrend, right? The lower shadow at least twice as big as the real body, meaning the wick. This is called a wick. This is a candle. This is the wick. The bigger the wick on the bottom, the better. Okay. That means buyers stepped in to buy the dip and it got sucked right back up and buyers took over. That's the same thing here. They tried to flush it down. Look, we were like 5% off of the 50 here. Okay, if you would have bought that little dip there, you're talking about you were at a 6% premium. Okay, this is another name that doesn't look like too much of a premium at 25%. So stuff's just relatively expensive right now. And that's just, I mean, we've known that. We've known that for a while now. 25% isn't 40 or 50 like you're seeing on Bitcoin, but that is a big wick candle. So what I do is move a stop loss up to 13. Okay, 1350, call it. Okay, and again, you can wait on the green dot or you can take a position now and buy if it pulls back. That's completely up to you. Okay, I'd be a holder of this name watching for a breakout with a stop loss at 13. GLXY. This looks like, I would like to know what this one is. This one looks like a stock, if I'm not mistaken. GLXY. GLXY. Galaxy Digital Holdings. Galaxy Digital Holdings. Blockchain and technology. So it looks like it's on the OTC. So I can't buy it, but it looks like a Canadian stock. But nice breakout. Again, I just want to buy when this stochastic's closer to zero or on the next green dot. So I'd be holding the name, looking to add on a pullback or the next green dot. Here's Atom. Atom also, nice bull hammer there. See, I think this is a big flush out candle in the markets, guys. I think they tried to flush us out last week, and I think we're just going to continue on. So I'd be a holder of Atom here with a stop loss at $10, okay, and looking to add on the next green dot. Uniswap, same thing, right? Big wick down. They're trying to hold it up here. We'll see if it holds. You're talking about probably a $10 stop loss for a play on it right now if you want to buy it. I'd watch for some continuation. I'd be a holder looking to buy the next green dot on there. Okay, I probably would have took some off when we went 100%, like I told you. Would have sold half up here, okay, and then I'm waiting for the next green dot to add again. I can get back in on the next green dot always. Okay, the next green dot always comes. That's the beautiful thing. Here's Axis. Wow. Okay, here's a good one. There's a real good one here. Congratulations, guys. This is probably the one of the day. Look it's under our 15% mark. You're sitting at a 13% premium, meaning we're only 13% off of that average. Okay, just now breaking out over a big downtrend. This is my number one for the day. AXS. This is Axie Infinity. This is that gaming company from a long time ago. I forgot about this one, dude. I forgot about this one. Okay, I want to check the market cap of it right now. AXS. Boom. Market cap is $1.5 billion. That's impressive that it still held that. But how you play this one is you set a stop loss at, I'm going to call it $8.50, and you buy it. Okay, I'd be buying here with a stop at $8.50, looking to buy on the pullbacks or the next green dot, just making sure it holds that $8.50 level. I think Axis looks good this week. Just now breaking out over the 50, starting to curl. $11 is the stop on that one. Sorry, 11 is where we're sitting. $8.50 is the stop loss. Okay, $8.50 is your stop loss. That one looks good. That's probably the top buy of the day here. Atom, we covered. Another name that doesn't look bad with a stop loss. I'm going to actually bring that down to about 990. Uni, we covered. Dot, another name, given a red dot this week. Okay, if we pull back down here to 7, eat it up. Okay, right now your stop loss is probably at about 8. So I'd be a holder of this name looking to add on the next green dot on Polkadot. Okay, when that green dot comes, you can add again. It's trying to hang on here. It's pretty impressively hanging on here. So $8 is your stop loss. Again, stochastic is not up there at the dotted line yet, so we're going to be holders of the name. Again, looking to add on the next green dot. Here's Filecoin, same exact thing. Same exact pattern going on. Again, we either want to buy when it's closer to the zero line or the next green dot on Filecoin. I'd be a holder of this name with a stop loss at $6. $6 means we'll hold that 50 week. Okay, so you could buy the dips and you could buy on the green dots. FSX, I don't know about this one. I think there's some better names. This one looks like it's on the Binance. It's just choppy. I want a big breakout over it, right? You want that big breakout, just like you got on Filecoin here. Big breakout. Now let's buy the pullback. Okay, we didn't really break out. We had a little wimpy breakout, and then it puked it all back. So I think there's some better names for you. Badger, though, on the other hand, this one looks like a good one to keep an eye on here. Okay, 60% premium. So, of course, we're not buying it. We're sitting right on the 100 line. We're selling. we're selling up here. We're selling half or selling the whole position, waiting on a pullback or looking to redeploy that money somewhere else. Want to buy it closer to 50. Next green dot will be the entry. Here's another good setup here. Breakout over it, pull back into it. There's your doji. There's your green dot. Okay, this thing went from 3 all the way up to 10. That's a 200% gain. You put in $10,000 down here. You just made $20,000. You now have $30,000. Congratulations. Take your profits and go find something else. Okay, go find the next one that's setting up like this, giving us our setup. Boom, right into the 50. Bang, rip. Okay, that's what we're looking for. Okay, but I'm taking profits up here on Badger. Can it keep going? Yeah. And if it keeps going after you sell it, don't come to me because I'm not a financial advisor, folks. I'm just a guy that's reading this AI online, right? I have a disclaimer, everything over here you guys need to read before consuming any of this. I am not the one hitting the buy and sell button on your guys' thing. I'm just giving you my analysis, okay? I am giving you my analysis for education and entertainment purposes only. My job is not to make your trades for you. Your job is to make your trades for you, okay? Use the information available to you. For example, YouTube videos, my videos, the trading indicator, the EMAs, right? You got to take everything into consideration. The news, what's going on in the world. There's so many things that factor into whether or not you should buy something or not, okay? What I have found in my time is the best time to buy is when we break out of a massive downtrend and we come back in here and we start the bull market. This was a 1.5 year downtrend. 1.5 years, 2 years of downward action. We're just now breaking out, okay? Just now breaking out. I really like Badger. Okay, I really like Badger, and I'm actually going to go ahead and set up an alert on this thing because I don't think I have one. Small green dot. So this is going to notify us. I mean, that's probably going to be 3, 6, 7 months down the road, but who cares? We're going to be prepared, right? And that one's on our altcoin watch list as well, which is our orange list, which we're going to scan through very quickly after we get through you guys' chart requests here. Shout out to the Overkill Army, guys. If you guys are still watching, drop a down in the comment section. SoFi's still hanging on to 7. It dipped down there below 7. I'm buying SoFi on the next green dot. Okay, I want to buy it. It's choppy. It's really choppy. Okay, I don't know if I like this one, to be honest with you. I think there's some better ones to buy. But if you want to own it or you want to buy it, set a stop loss. I mean, you buy the next green dot. I mean, I'd probably be entering right now with a stop loss at 260. But yes, we're below that 50 week. So that's what makes me uncomfortable. So stop loss at 6 on that one. Again, no green dot just yet, so just make sure that level holds. Okay, this is kind of a good example of what a double bottom looks like, actually. Okay, you had the big breakout. Okay, pull back into it, up, down, come retest that level, right? Same thing. Same thing right here on a double bottom. Okay, big break up, pull back, kind of bounce, pull back, rip. Okay, so as long as this level holds, let's call it $6. Your stop loss is $6. Okay, on a trade, you're risking 10% on. So you put in 1,000, you're risking $100. You put in 10,000, you're risking $1,000. You got to know that going in. Okay, know your math going in. Calculate what the percentage is, and then calculate how much you're willing to risk on the position. Does that make sense? If you don't want to risk more than $100, don't put in $1,000 on this trade because, again, your risk to the downside is 10%. But your upside risk, right, if we go back to all-time highs, that's at $28. That's 300%. Your 1,000 could turn into $4,000, right, if it went back up here to all-time highs. And I think SoFi is a pretty good I think they got some good fundamentals. I do. I don't think they're like the modern banks. I think they're more digitally aware. Here's Unify. We got some news on this one that they're getting taken off of Coinbase. Someone in the Discord called that out, happening like April something. So honestly, I don't like that news. So I would personally be selling here. I don't know. I don't like that news. Why are they getting taken off of Coinbase? That's not a good look, in my opinion. It had a big dip on the news and they sucked it back up. I'd be selling Unify on that news. And I'm going to take that off of our watch list because, again, it's not going to be on Coinbase anymore. Here's Near. I'm selling Near. Okay, seller of Near token up here. Okay, 60% premium, take your profits. Get out. Okay, get out. That's all I'm going to say. There's nothing else to say. Okay, you're up here on the dotted line. You're 60% off of the average, meaning it's trading at a 60% premium, meaning if you're still holding and hoping for more, you're being greedy. Okay, guys, there's going to be another trade. There's always more trades. Okay, we've called out quite a few that have some potential here. Why do you want to buy something at a 60% premium or hold into 60% premium when you could buy something that's sitting at a 10, 20% premium down here? Okay, you're being greedy. Okay, don't fall in love with the names. Don't fall in love with Near Protocol. The name means nothing if you're a technical trader. The name of the asset means nothing. All that matters is that we are in an uptrend and we're listening to our indicator. We're buying low, selling high. We're not buying high, selling low, buying low, selling high. The name of the project does not freaking matter if you're a trader. It does not matter. Okay? All that matters is the fundamentals, right? The fundamentals. What does it do? Okay? And if it's in an uptrend. That's all you need to know. It doesn't matter. Near token is, it could be it doesn't matter, right? It's trading at a 60% premium. Sell it. Okay, sell it up here. Wait till it pulls back if you want to buy it again. If you want to trade it, if you want to hold on to it forever and hope it goes to 500 million, be my guest. But I don't have that mindset when it comes to this stuff, folks. Buy low, sell high. That's literally as easy as it is. It's literally easy. It's not hard. It's not rocket science. Here's our HNT pulling back. I like this one. Let's wait on the green dot or wait for a doji candle. This one's going to set up nice. They had that partnership with T-Mobile a while ago. Remember when I bought this one? Okay, it's coming back into the 50 here. So here's a different looking chart. But again, stochastics now on the floor. So we could start to look to buy this one. Okay, we can start to look. I don't think it's a bad place to start a position. Just make sure you're using a stop loss at that $4 level. Okay, that's if we break the 50, meaning if we lose the 50, okay, we lose our support over here, we're wrong. Okay, 450 is the support. So again, calculate your risk and enter a position based on how much you're willing to risk, just like I told you before. So again, the risk on this is probably around 30% right now. So again, you put in $1,000, you're risking $300. If that level breaks, you're out $300. That's as easy as it is, okay? But again, if it keeps pulling back, you can always average down. So you could buy in bits rather than all just at once. Okay, and you look at the daily, it's right in that 200-day. So this is interesting. It's had a massive run up. So I'd like to see it pull back down to 450. Let's wait on the green dot on HNT to buy that one. But we're definitely watching it. Okay, we're definitely watching it this week. Wow, we got a lot of names here, folks. AKT, sell it. Right? Sell it. I want to buy it closer there. That's a 50, 60% premium all the way back there. Red dot, stochastics pointing down. I don't know why you want to hold it. Okay? This is one I want to buy on the pullback, though. That'll be a good one. BAL looks good here. Okay? This looks like it's actually on Coinbase as well. So I'm going to add that one to our altcoin watch list, and then I'm going to go ahead and add an alert since it is a new coin to our watch list. So again, anything that's on our watch list, it gets called out over there in the Discord. You guys never miss a signal from our watch list. Here's our altcoin watch list. I post this every single week after our video. Okay, and then the overkill watch list is like the names I'm looking to actively buy, like actively take positions on. And that's our purple list. We covered that one on Saturdays, but BAL looks good here. Let's actually look this thing up here. This one looks good, folks. BAL, is that what it is? Balancer, is that what it's called? One sec. BAL Balancer. That is what it's called. Okay. Let's check this thing out, huh? Okay, so that's a much higher market cap, 286 billion. But again, long downtrend. Here comes the breakout. Okay. Make sure this one holds $4. That's all you got to do here. Okay, it's right on that 52. This one's probably one of my favorite plays too. I'm going to put this one up there with, I'm going to put this one probably right there where TRB is. I mean, I like that. All these look good. I mean, all these look good. I just be, mindful of where I'm entering and stuff like that and using a stop loss on all the names. And I'll post this watch list again after this video. Let's see here. What else we got? Dot FSX. We covered that. CTX. Okay, another name, but probably taking profits here. Okay, you're talking about what's the premium? Again, we're going to the grocery store. We're buying our milk. Oh, why is it 50% higher? I'm not going to buy it. I'm going to go to another store. Right? 50% premium. Red dot's coming, sitting there on the top. I'm selling. I'm taking half off, or I'm selling the whole position, looking to re-enter. Okay, same thing with MX here. I don't know what this thing is, but this thing's doing the ripski. Okay, but where are we at? Profit taking territory. Yes. Can it keep running? Yes, it can. But again, 2 to 5, that's 100%. At least sell half. At least sell half here, and you can let the rest ride if you enter on that green dot. Again, if you entered after the green dot, I don't know what to tell you. You're not managing your risk if you're getting in after the green dot. You got to get it on the week of or the week before for this strategy to truly work. GFI, also another name. Look at this. Okay, profit taking territory. Can it keep going? Yep. Yeah, it can. But I ain't buying it at a premium, folks. That's up 400% off the last red dot. I'm sorry, the last green dot. 80% premium right now. Okay, that's insane. Okay, nice setup though. Look, breakout, pull back into the 50. Doji, green dot, rip. That was a beautiful setup. Okay, we're just too late on it. So that could keep going. So all the power to you. If it was me personally trading it, I'd probably take half off here and let the rest ride. But that is a real nice move. 400%. You put in 10,000 here, you made 40 grand. Okay, meaning you have $50,000 now, folks. That's not a little amount of money. That's a good trade, right? And as somebody who is loyal to the trading rules, we're not greedy. 400% is insane. Okay, most people are happy with 5% a year, folks. You just made 400% in 2 months. You're going to outperform them for the rest of their lives on one trade. That's insane. It's honestly insane. Okay, but again, this big of a premium, I'm not a fan of buying. And can it keep going? Yes, it can. But again, I trade based on AI. AI is telling me, boom, we're overbought. This means we're overbought, meaning we're overdone to the upside. I'd want to wait till it pulls back down here for another opportunity to buy. Okay, so red dot's coming. I'm selling half there. I'm selling half, letting the rest ride. FET, another name I've been telling you guys to sell for probably a couple weeks now. Red dot. And if you guys want to buy it up here, I've seen some people on TikTok bashing me. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go buy it. Go buy it at a 70% premium. I don't care. You do you, boo. Okay? I'm chilling. I don't care that it's up 8% today. You know why? Because I was entering on the green dot down here. Okay? And I'm already up 426%. I just turned 10 into 52. Think I care about 8%? Nah. I'm taking profits, right? Profit taken. Okay, waiting for the pullback into the 50. Okay, waiting for another pullback at a green dot. It might come in 3 months. It might come in 4 months. It might come in 6 months. I'm patient. We're patient here. Okay, we can wait that long. That's the crazy thing. We're able to do that. Okay, I don't care. I'm not buying my milk at an 80% premium. Why would I buy my assets that I'm trying to make money on at that? You will never, ever make money at that. You will never make money at that. Buying at 80% premiums constantly and then getting flushed out, right? Then selling down here because you're a baby and you're down 70% because you bought up here when everybody else was buying. We want to buy before that happens, folks. Before the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks of up. The week before or the week of the green dot. If you get good at it, you can time the green dots, meaning you can get in before. And that's what I do a lot of the time here on this channel. I'm always sharing it with you guys. I'll tell you when I see a green dot coming. You guys get the signal, and I'll tell you when I think it's coming the week before. Okay, because once you do this for a while, you can identify these candlestick patterns, okay, and see how they form. So FET, just a beautiful trade here. 450% move off the top or off the bottom there. Again, looking to buy down here, looking to sell up here. It's that easy. Okay, can it keep going? Yeah, go for it. Go. I'll take my 400% and go to the next trade. I'm not greedy. I'm not trying to hit a grand slam. I'm not trying to hit home runs. I'm trying to hit singles and doubles. We're trying to hit singles and doubles here, folks. Be consistent. Because if this thing pulled back 50% tomorrow, you'd be crying. You'd be like, oh my God, why did I sell it? I should have sold it, right? It's the same thing. So you just got to be mindful, folks. Got to be mindful. That will set up again, though. It will set up again, and we'll be here to capitalize when it does. But we're not buying on red dots up here when the stochastic is up on the white dotted line. We'll just fail. We'll fail if we do that. Here's LDO. $2.22 is the bottom of that wick. Another bull hammer candle here. Okay, trying to reverse. So I like where the stochastic is on this one down here at about 15. I'd play this one. Okay, I'd be looking to buy this one this week. Not this week, but on the next signal, right? On the next green dot signal, bang, that's my entry. Okay, and that thing's probably coming next week if $2.80 holds. So you're risking less than 10% on that trade. And you could even use a less conservative stop loss at 250 if you want. If 250 breaks, I mean, I'd be using 222, not being conservative. I'd buy here and hold. I'd be a buyer or a holder here and look at a buy on the next green dot as well on LDO. That one doesn't look bad. And I did put that one up here in the looking to buy list. Okay, this is not going to be, I'm not really going to put this one in order, I don't think. My favorite trade actually right now is probably BAL with a stop loss at, I'm just going to call it 425. That's my favorite trade. Okay, just needs to hold 425. That thing looks like it could do the Ripski. Yeah. What else we got here? Great request. We already got a bunch of names in our list that we can watch this week. For opportunities here. Let's see. Open door. This one gave the green dot signal this week. This is on the look at a buy list too here, folks. That one's going up. Okay, green dot, bang. 250 is your stop loss. Green dot, yes, we're below that 50 week, but look how this one moves. Up, down, up, down. Okay, just make sure it holds 250. You're getting a buy signal this week here on open. That was called out in the Discord a couple days ago. I'm a buyer. I'd be a buyer. Absolute buyer with the stop loss at 250 on open. If 250 breaks, we're wrong, right? We're wrong. We're false, right? We're falsified. And we're willing to be wrong, though, because you're only risking, you're only risking like, how much are you risking on this? 15%. That's exactly where I want to be. I want to be 15% max risk. Okay, and then using how much I spend to determine my risk factor. So if I don't want to lose more than $1,500, I'm not going to put 10 grand in, because 10 grand at a 15% loss is $1,500, right? So I'm probably only put $5,000 in if I wanted to risk less than $1,500. That's how you manage your risk, folks. Because if you get wrecked and it goes down 50%, right, you're going to hit your limit. You want to trade the levels. We get the levels based on the dots. The dots give us the levels, okay? 250 is our stop on open. That one's on the looking to buy list. MX, I think we covered that one. We're on IMX. IMX is given a bull flag here. Stop loss is 240 on some continuation. If 240 breaks, we'll probably come back down here to 180. Again, I'm not a big fan of buying these names at premiums, 40% premiums. But I'd be a holder here looking to buy on the next green dot. Okay, hold it and buy on the next green dot. Here's Rary, another one looking good here. This was another call out this week that I haven't had on my list, so I'm going to go ahead and set up the green dot alert for you guys. And I have a video on how to do this on YouTube to set up alerts for you guys. So once you get the trading indicator, once you go through and get that loaded into your trading view, you're able to set these alerts up yourself. So all you got to do is right click, hit add alert. I use the small green circles, the buy small green circle, and the sell small red. So if I want the buy signals, I use the small green dot. Okay, if I use the sells, I want the sell signal. Okay, and this thing, all you got to do is hit create. It'll send you an email, and it will also send you a text if you got the app, or it won't text a text, but it will give you an app notification. But Rari looks good. It's got a red dot, but we're trading at, what's the premium on this one? Okay, so this is a bigger premium. I would be looking to buy on the next green dot, and I just set up that alert, so we will be notified. I'm going to move that one up here. Okay, and I want to buy it closer to the stochastic here. So I want this thing to pull back a little bit. I want it to hold on to 180. I do like the fact that we're just now breaking out. Holy shit, dude. Rari, R-A-R-I. Okay, what does this one do? Okay, this is a really good looking setup here. Okay, $31 million market cap. That's actually the lowest I've seen in a very long time. I'm going to move that one up quite a bit. I'm going to put that one there at the top with ball. And we got the alert. So next green dot will be the signal. I don't see a reason wrong with starting a position up here. Okay, you could probably get in here on the daily and look at it if you want to trade this. But $31 million market cap is very low, folks. So next green dot will be an absolute buy signal. I'd probably start a position, though, this week, because that'd be a longer-term play. Again, we're playing the breakout here. The massive bear. Look at that. Big money coming in there, dude. That's a big whale. Okay, whales aren't just putting their money in to be in there for a second. They're putting their money in to make it grow. So I like that. Shout out to whoever called out Rari there, baby. Let's go. I'm going to actually put this one on. So I'm going to post this watch list afterwards. Added to, what was this? Rari added to watch list. I'm going to go ahead and notify the Spartans. Okay, if you're a Spartan, you're a member. If you join for free, you're just a recruit, and you don't get access to all the good stuff. $7 a month, folks, for that membership. Like that's the price of a Starbucks coffee, and I feel like you get a ton of value out of it. And $7 a month, I feel like I'm giving it away here, folks, and I'm happy to. We just have to make something exclusive, right? If you just get everybody in there, they're going to be spamming their links. I believe I have the best crypto Discord on the planet, and I might be biased, but I feel like we have a lot of tools and a lot of information over there that is very, very key to succeeding in this. And again, we're all a community, so we all use it together. Here's PRO, Proppy. Another one we called out. What was that? Back in February. Congratulations on everybody who capitalized on this. Another 450% racker. Okay, up 48% today. I mean, this thing's in profit taking territory here. Okay, absolute profit taking territory. Can it keep going? Yeah, but I'm at least selling half when I'm up 400%. Because again, if you're in on that green dot, you're in at 45 cents. It got as high as about $3 today. So, I mean, that is a freaking, that's a ripper, dude. Like, that's just a ridiculous amount of gains there. And I'm not saying it can't keep going, but we're hitting the dotted line, so I don't think it's a bad idea to take half off here. Here's BTBT. Nice trade on that, whoever capitalized. That was a beautiful, beautiful setup here, okay? Breakout over it, pull back into it, consolidate, rip. Okay, green dot was the signal right there at 45.50 cents. That was just one of the best trades we've had. Here's our BTBT. This one's also trying to put in a double bottom that we talked about earlier. Make sure it holds 196 if you want to play it. I don't like the fact that it's below the 50. Man, this is an interesting one. Okay, it looks like a, wow. Okay, 196. So that's my stop loss. Just make sure it holds this level. I'm going to go ahead and add that one to our altcoin watch list too. And I'm going to go ahead and set up an alert on that. Okay, again, I'm setting a buy alert on this. Oops, shit. One sec. So there's a special code that I have to use to get it to go in the Discord. That's why I have to copy and paste these here. Okay, so you're going to get alerted on that one. This one looks good. I actually would be looking to buy this one as well, BTBT. This is a stock, okay, with 196. 196 is the, so call it 190, but I think that green dot's probably going to come here in the next couple of weeks as long as 190 holds. 190 is your stop loss on this trade. Here's Ray, another one that racked out. Okay, we didn't quite get to the top there on the stochastic. This thing still has room to run, in my opinion. I'd be a holder of Ray here, looking to buy on pullbacks, but beautiful, beautiful move here. Again, we got to that 200% trade there off the dot. 200%. Now you're sitting at a 63% premium. So, to be honest, I'd probably sell half here and look to add again on the next green dot because that red dot looks like it wants to come. I mean, move your stop loss up. Hold this thing and use a stop loss at, call it 160. Okay, let's look at the daily here. As long as we hold that daily, I'm going to call it 124. I mean, that's just a stop loss or a level to buy. I'm a holder. I'm a holder of this name looking to buy on the next green dot. We're not at that. We're not at the 100 yet. Okay, hold the line on this one. Yes, it pulled back, but look to buy on the next green dot when it comes. You could hold it or you could take some off if you want to buy something else. Sell 50% here. I don't think that's a bad strategy. It was as high as 350. Again, when we get to that kind of premium of trading at a 70% premium, that's when you want to sell. 200% is a lot of money, guys. That's not a, like, don't let anybody fool you and tell you that's not a little gain. You can't even do that in real estate. People in real estate are happy to make 10 to 20% on their investments. I mean, you're talking about a 200% racker. That's, again, there's a reason I have that rule. And I honestly should just move it up, okay? Because greed. You're up 100% and you're complaining. It's wild. It's wild to me. It's wild to me. Greed is a sin, folks. Greed is one of the 7 sins. Don't be greedy. ARB. Okay, ARB is pulling back nicely too as well. So this one also looks like it's setting up here. I'd have a stop loss at 122. I'd be a holder looking to add. All right, I'd be a holder here looking to add on the next green dot. We're sitting at not that big of a premium here, about 19-20%. So does it have a little bit more room to go? Yes, it does. I'd like to buy it closer to 140 if I can. That doesn't always come. The level doesn't always come, right? It came down, it hit it really quick, and then it got sucked right back up. So 140 is the level. I'd be a holder here. Holder with a stop loss at 140. As long as we hold on to 140, that thing's still in a bull market. Here's Flow. Okay, red dot this week, but you got a green candle, so it's giving you some mixed signals there. Just use a stop loss on this one. Put it at 111. Okay, or I'd just be a holder here. Okay, I'd probably take half off with the red dot there. Take half off and then let the rest ride. Because again, you're entering down here. Rip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks in a row up. Take some profits. Wonderful. Okay, I'm not saying it can't continue, and it probably will. But, 111 is the level we need to hold, or we want to hold, at least. Okay, red dot's a warning signal. If it drops down to 89, 90 cents, you could just add again. I don't think it's a bad place to sell half here and let the rest ride. Okay, if you got something else, if you want to hold it longer term, look at the monthly. Okay, monthly chart, breaking out here. Big month this week, or this month. Okay, make sure it holds the 9 there. Call it 113. Okay, red dot. Again, I'd be a holder looking to buy on the next green dot. Or sell in half. Okay, whatever, your call. Nexo, same thing. I'd be selling half here. Okay, selling half, waiting for a pullback. Not buying. Definitely not buying. If you want to play the continuation, feel free to hold it. But you're sitting at a 34% premium. That's not crazy, but it's not cheap either. Right? We're right in the middle. We're right in the middle of the range between expensive and cheap. 60% is the top of the Elliott wave, right? 60% is sell, 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 sell. Okay? Under 10%, meaning we're 10% within that level, that's buy, 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 buy. We're sitting at 30 to 40, 20, right? That's right in the middle. So, I mean, again, we want to buy when it's cheap, when it makes perfect sense. I've showed you guys 20 perfect setups. I mean, look at PRO. This was perfect. We were sitting at a 0% premium right there. 0%. Meaning you're buying it right on the average. Rip. Okay, 30% is 30%. I'm no longer buying my milk at the store for $1. I'm buying it for $1.30 now. That's a big increase, right? People are freaking out about 8% inflation right now. Okay, you're buying assets at 30% premiums. You're at a 30% inflation rate. Okay, it's all ball bearings, folks. It's all ball bearings. Flow though does look like it wants some more. I just make sure it holds 113. Okay, and if you're gonna be mad if it drops down to 193, sell half here because you really don't know. The red dot is a sell signal. Okay, but this pattern is bullish. So if we break out over 169, that's great. Okay, the level to play here on a trade is 113. Okay, 113. Nexo, same thing. 30% premium. I'm holding on to that one, buying the next green dot. CeeLo, don't know what this one does, but that's a nice hammer candle there. You could buy this one this week with a stop at 110. AGIX, selling it. Okay, selling it. I don't care if it keeps going. I got my trade from there to there. Wonderful. I'm out looking for the next opportunity in there to the moving average there. XAI, not a lot I could tell you on this one. No data. I don't got any data on my indicator. MNT, same thing. No data down here. If you're holding it, put a stop loss at 81 there. 81, or maybe even move it up to 93. Sitting at 125 right now. I'd probably be in here on the daily looking at it. Okay, playing the daily here. Nice breakout there. I think this one was from Smartass. Nice pullback into the daily 50 there. Again, you guys can use the same strategy on a daily chart if you're more short term. Okay, I choose to use it on the weekly, but the daily, again, same thing applies. Pull back into the 50, green dot, rip. Beautiful trade there. Beautiful trade there. Nice one. Okay, nice one. So I'd be looking to sell based on the daily chart there. Here's SMT. Again, no data for me on the weekly. So you get into here the daily, I'm telling you to sell it. Okay, sell it and take profits up there. POLS, green dot on this one. This is a Polkadot ecosystem coin. Looks good. Okay, looks real good. Okay, I don't know why this signal didn't go off. It should have went off. Okay, I don't think this thing went off this week. Maybe it did. But I'm just going to add another alert just in case, because I don't think I got notified, or at least I must have missed that one. So you can see I'm going to create that, and that's going to call it out over here for you guys in Overkill Alerts. That should pop up here any second. But this one looks good. Stop loss is, I'm going to say down there at 90. 90 cents on a stop loss. You're risking barely anything there. Okay, barely anything at all. Okay, looking really good. 90 cents. I'm buying POLS this week. I'm moving that one up to looking to buy. Let's see here. Wow, we're getting a list this week, folks. We do got some names still that we could be buying. Just nothing at the premiums. Nothing at these major 60, 70% premiums. Those are the ones we got to stay away from because those are the ones that are going to kill us. Here's KRL. I don't know about this one. I really don't know. This one looks like a very, very small market cap coin. KRLL, is that what it's called? Let me see here. KRYLL. Looks like a crypto to me. 38 million. Okay, very, very small market cap coin there. Again, where are we at on the daily? I want to be closer to the 50. Okay, there's not enough data on the weekly. I guess there is. But that's a massive breakout there. So what's the premium we're trading at now? Up here at 169, you're talking about a 75% premium there. So again, I want to buy right here. This was my buy opportunity. Bang. But this one could keep going. This is one of those low market cap coins. I'd honestly be on the daily trading this one. But I'm going to go ahead and add that one to I'm going to add this one to our altcoin watch list. Here's Core. C-O-R-E. I don't like it. It's below the 50 there. Wait for the breakout. Kava. This one's not sitting at too bad of a premium here. This one looks like it could do the Ripski. That's a 12% premium, so I'm moving this one up. It looks like it is on Coinbase there. Okay, and this one looks like it wants more. Okay, this one looks like it wants more. Okay, stop loss. Boom. At 80 cents. I'm putting that one more toward the top up there. I like that. I like Kava here with a stop loss at 80 cents. Okay, daily chart. Again, I told you guys I wasn't going to zoom in on this, but that thing's wrapping around there. Wrapping around. Looks good. 80 cents is your stop. Okay, you could even probably move that thing up to 89 if you wanted to and risk 10 cents to the downside on a trade like that. That looks good. That looks real good. Core, we got Pi. This is another one I can't tell you what it's saying on the daily, but the weekly, it's a bull flag here. I'd want to buy it closer to 70. I don't know, guys. I just so many weeks up. It's hard to buy something that's already up from 43 all the way. I mean, that's only 100%, but yeah, I'd be in here on the daily playing this one. Buy the next green dot. I mean, you could probably buy it right now and use a stop loss at 80 cents. Okay, or look to buy it around 80 cents, up to you. Okay, if that level breaks, okay, the true stop loss is 70. So if it pulls down here, I'd buy it again. If it pulls down here, I'd buy it again. But if it breaks that level, I'm out. So I'm watching for green dots, adding on green dots. Okay, and it's got a red one now, so it will give you another buy signal here. You got one yesterday too. So again, current stop loss is 80 cents if you hold it. Okay, I'd be a holder with a stop at 80, or that's going to be my place to add again. Okay, no data on the weekly though. ADIX, this looks like a stock. Stop loss is 69. I'd be a holder. Looking to buy on the next green dot as long as it holds 69. SEI, I've been a seller for this for a while. Okay, it's just topping out up here. It looks like to me. Okay, it's trying to hold on, but dude, it's just one of those things where it's up so much, right? From 10 cents all the way up to $1. That's a 10x trade. Okay, that's 1,000%. You turn 10 grand into 100 grand. You turn 100 into a million if you put in 100K down here. Okay, I'm taking profits if I'm smart money. Okay, if I'm the smart guys, if I'm buying at the bottom, if I'm buying down here, I'm taking profits at that point because I put in $1 billion and I just made $10 billion, right? Now I got to find some people to sell it to, which is going to be the stupid retail that just comes in and, oh, it's never going down. There's ETFs now, right? It's never going to go down. It's never going to go down now, guys. It's never going to go down. There's ETFs. There is ETFs now. The price is never going to drop. Okay? Those are the people they're selling to. Okay? Those are the people the smart money is selling to because they need buyers in order to sell. They can't sell their bags if they don't have buyers. Does that make sense? Okay, and they can't sell their bags unless they have buyers, and they can't buy unless there's people selling. That's why the media is always telling you to get out, and they're saying the world's going to end, and just curl up in a ball and cry and suck your thumb down here, right? Because it's over. It's never coming back. We're all going to die. We're all going to lose. We've all lost, right? That's what they're saying on the news down here. Now, right? Oh, Bitcoin, Ethereum, ETF, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. All the news, right? All the good stuff. Oh, all the reasons I should be buying right now, right? All the reasons I should be buying. You know why? Because they are selling it to you. You guys understand? They need buyers up here to dump their bags. They need buyers to dump their bags. Okay? And they can't sell unless you guys are saying all that stuff. Oh, it's the ETFs, and oh, I'm just going to buy and hold forever, and I'm never going to sell. And you know what I'm saying? These markets don't move straight up, folks. They move in waves. In waves. Okay? We want to sell the top of the wave and buy the bottom of the wave. I don't care what's going on. We should not care what Jim Cramer's saying or what anybody else is saying on Twitter or anything. We just got to watch the charts. We let the charts talk, folks. Men lie, women lie. These charts don't. The charts do not lie. Okay? And when it's telling you you're at a 50, 60% premium, you should take some off the table. You shouldn't be greedy. Okay? You shouldn't care that if we go another 10, 20, 30%. Because you already made your freaking move. You already made your bacon. The bacon is cooked. Now you just got to eat it. Okay? And when this thing, I mean, it's so easy not to be emotional when trading with this indicator because it tells you what's going to happen. Okay, we have not broken out over 73 on Bitcoin yet. I think we're either going to consolidate here above 60 or we're going to get that pullback down to 40, that correction. And you guys can cancel me all you want. Okay, that's my analysis, though. I mean, I'm just a guy on YouTube. I am just a guy on YouTube, folks. It's going to happen. It's happened all throughout the last bear market, right? Last bull market, we used the 9 all the way up, which is why I think this is a possibility, too. That's why I said we could consolidate here above 60. Just go sideways, 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 and then break out, or we can get that big correction like we got right here. Okay, right here. Boop, bang. That was a 50, 60% drop, ripped up. Okay, so we're expecting both, but we're on top of it. 60K is the stop on Bitcoin right now. I'm loving some of these names you guys are calling out, though. I think you guys are getting the gist. Okay, but remember, in order for somebody to sell, there always has to be a buyer. So don't be the guy on the wrong side of the trade. That is the goal. Do not be the guy on the wrong side of the trade. Okay, when the wave is up here and you're buying, you're on the wrong side of the trade. I don't care who you think you are. You missed your opportunity. Okay, you missed the bulk of the move. I'm a seller of SEI. I'm a seller of DIA here too. Again, another name that just keeps grinding up. What you can do is just use a trailing stop, right? 60 cents is your new stop loss. Okay, just keep playing that. But what do you got? You're touching the top, and you got a red dot. So I personally, as a technical trader, I'm a seller. If this thing blasts off to $1.10 tomorrow, and you miss out on 30, 40%, okay. That happens. Believe it or not, it happens. But you made 90% off of this green dot. So you should be happy if you're entering at the correct time. G Swift. Game Swift. Looks like a pretty new coin to me. Another name we'd have to be on the daily trading here. I'd be buying it here with a stop loss at 57. 57 is your stop. Here's Ada Cardano. Ada Cardano got the red dot, but where are we? We're right in the middle. So we're holding, looking to buy the next green dot. This is getting bought up here. So stop loss is, again, we got the bull flag or the bull hammer there that we talked about earlier. Again, all the stuff you guys need over here. Bull hammer, bang. They tried to sell it off. They failed. Buyers step back in. That tells you the buyers are in control. Okay, they're not letting this thing dip. 55 is the stop. I'd be looking to add on the next green dot. Okay, with a stop loss. My true stop loss is going to be right there below the 50. Okay, probably at 39. If we break 39, we're wrong. But, I mean, truly like 50. But 39 is going to be the place. Adding on all green dots here. I'm a holder of ADA. XRP, probably the most frustrating trade of the bull cycle so far. I still believe XLM and XRP are going to have their day. It's going to happen. It's inevitable, right? It's absolutely inevitable. Still just consolidating, slowly but surely. I'm a holder of XRP. Again, no red dot. There's no sell signal even on the red dot on it. So it pushed up, pulled back. Again, continuing to just slowly move up. I think XLM and XRP are going to have their days. I'm still holding, baby. Here's ENJ. ENJ's got a red dot. I'd be looking to, take some off the table or look to add on the next green dot. Holding, looking to add on the next green dot with a stop loss on the trade at 34. 34 is your stop loss. If that breaks, we're wrong on the direction, but so far, so good. Okay, so far, so good. I don't think you got to worry about that red dot as long as we hold the 50. Here's Woo. Woo. Okay, this one's in its own little cycle here. Doesn't look like it's on Coinbase. Okay, if you want to play it, use a stop loss at 30. Call it 30 cents. PNG. This is why I like to sell the waves, guys. I told you guys I sold at 40, which was right around here. It ended up going to 90. I missed out on 100%, but guess what? I made 300%, so I could care less. Okay, I could care less that I didn't hit the top. But look, it's just been consolidating right where I sold it now. Just consolidating. So I would be holding my money here for 5 weeks when it could have been working for me. I still wanted to pull back to the 50 for another entry. Okay, this is a bull. It is a bull flag, but I want to see a pullback back down to like 13. That would be epic. Okay, if you want to play it, though, use a stop loss. Make sure it holds on to 30 cents. 30 cents is your stop loss. Look to add now. If you're playing that level, I'd add right now. And watch for the green dot. That thing will be called out over there. So bull flag again. If it breaks 30, we're going to come down to 13, and you can add it again. Okay? If you want to hold and buy, okay, buy it now with a stop loss at 30. That's how you play that one. Here's power. I still think this is an excellent setup here too. Okay, we've been watching this one for a while. This is a massive consolidation pattern here, folks. Power's probably my number one play this week with the green dot there. 31 is the stop. Actually, you know what? 28 is the stop loss. So as long as we hold 28, I'm extremely bullish on this name, and I'd be looking to sell it when that's the cast. It gets back up there to 100. This one might be one I have to add to this week. I got to diversify out of some XLM. I'm pretty heavy. So far, my two that I want to consolidate into, I mean, there's a few, are these three, okay? Pick your poison, right? Or just go into all three of them. Those are like three bangers to me. If one of them takes off, it ain't going to matter what the other ones do. Okay, but all these names right now are going to set up very nicely, are setting up very nicely. So, again, do your own research, okay? Do your own analysis and execute. What else we got? Oh, man, we're getting down there now, folks. AIDX, we did that one. XRP, ENJ, Woo, PNG, Loca. Also breaking out over the 50 here. What is this? League of Kingdoms. This looks like a gaming play here. I like it. Okay, I like it because of the premium here. Okay, 15% premium. Also looking good. This one is on Coinbase. Very nice call out. Thank you very much. That one is now on the watch list. Okay, bada bing, bada boom. Okay, I'm moving that one up as well. I like it. I'm going to put that one up there next to Axis. Okay, I'm talking about a big bull hammer there. This thing wants continuation for sure. Okay, for absolutely sure. Okay, keep your eye on this one. This is Loca. Okay, big, nice pattern forming there. Stop loss is 35 on that one. I'd be a buyer here or a holder if you already own it. DIA we covered. Woo, LCX. LCX is breaking out. Okay, got a green dot on this one. Boom. Stop loss is 25. I still think it's a little too extended for me, for my liking, for my strategy. 67% premium off the average price. That is a nice candle, okay, with a green dot. So use a stop loss at 25 if you want to continue to hold this one. Okay, I just think it's overdone. I think this is I think it's overdone. I can't buy stuff at a 67% premium. I can't get myself to do it. Okay. I just can't get myself to do it. But I'm not saying this thing can't blast off like ICP is about to either. So stop loss. The trade is back on with a stop loss at 25 there. Slim's still a hold. Okay, don't get shaken out by this candle. This is still a hold. True stop loss is down there at 19. As long as we hold 19, this one's good. We're still sitting at like 27, 28 on this one. I like it. I think this pullback this week is an opportunity to add. Okay, again, I'd be on the daily here, looking to buy the next green dot on the daily to average down. This trend looks like it's just getting started here. Another Solana ecosystem token. Just use a stop loss at 19. Make sure that level holds. Okay, I like it. I like it this week. Okay, I'm actually moving that one up to look at a buy as well. What else we got here? MLT. Okay, coming down here. Okay, wait for the green dot on this one. MND. Right, if you want to own it, set a stop loss at 20. ALEPH. Still coming down here. Again, if this thing pulls back into 17, that will be epic. Okay, I want to make sure we actually have an alert set on this one because that would be a good buying opportunity as well. Here's a small green dot. I might buy some of that power here after this. I'll let you guys know. I call out all my trades over here every time I execute. I call my trades out over here so you guys could see everything I'm doing. That was from a couple weeks ago, about 63,000 over the last month. So I don't think I'm up quite that much because XLM took a little tumble. But we're transparent on this channel. Like I'm not hiding anything from you guys. But Alpha will be good on the next, and that green dot will be called out. I look to buy it on the next green dot. Here's Algo. Also looks like it wants more. Okay, nice pattern forming here again. Big doji there, meaning buyers stepping in. Okay, bada bing, bada boom. This one wants continuation. Stop loss is 21. I'm a holder, maybe even a buyer here this week. Dodo. Dodo. That one's not on Coinbase, so it's not going on the watch list, but level to watch is right there at 24. Okay, if you're playing this one, use it at the bottom of last week's candle, 20. Okay, you're risking about 20% there. So be mindful. I'd be a holder, looking to buy on the next green dot. OGN. This one don't look bad either. Okay, this one's also on Coinbase. Super low market cap, 20% risk there. What is that? OGN. OGN. Is that Origin Protocol? It's about $100 million market cap there. Origin token. Okay, don't look bad. I'd be a buyer here. I'd buy the breakout over there. Stop loss is going to be 14. Okay, let's move that one up too. Yeah, buddy. Math says quite the breakout here as well. Stop loss is 13. Okay, look at it, buy on the next green dot. Here's Dogecoin, wanting more here. Dogecoin wanting more. Okay, stop loss on this one for the momentum trade is 14 again. Just a little too high for my liking here. These markets look like they want to rip, though. 45%. We could see the blast off here into April, folks. You could see it here with this, the way these weekly charts are setting up. No red dot here. I'd be a holder at Dodge. Stop loss at 14 if you want to enter. PRQ, another one just broke out. Not my favorite looking trade. Not my favorite looking chart. Probably one of those small PRQ. I'm going to guess this one is super low market cap. Okay, about 37 million. So super small. I think 32 is the smallest we've seen. Okay, that one is on the list. Stop loss on the trade is going to be, where is it? Let's call it 10 cents. That's a 70% drop, though. Nah, not quite that much. Call it 13 for a stop loss. Okay, I don't know. That's just a small market cap play, more of a fundamental play than anything. This is Sol. I believe this is a, I don't know what this thing is. Looks like a crypto. It's sitting right on the 50 there. So, yes, you could play that. You could play the bounce off the 50. That is a place you could potentially add. Okay, I would just see how this thing continues. If you want to own it, I'd say use a stop loss at 12. Okay, 12 is your stop loss. You could play that bounce there off the 50. Okay, because we could just shove right back up next week. So I'd be mindful of that. Again, I know nothing about the project, so I'd buy it here and then make sure it holds 12. If it comes down to 12, I'd add again on the next green dot if we end up breaking down. Here's CRO. Also another one reversing here, red dot. But again, the red dot is not always accurate, okay? Just like how these green dots are not always accurate in a bear market, the red dots are not always accurate in a bull market. Okay, so that's very important to understand. I use a stop loss at 12 here. If you want to buy it, I'd be holding it, adding on the next green dot on CRO. I'd still be in this trade. ASTR coming on down here. Okay, coming on down. This one's going to set up nice. Unfortunately, I don't think this one is on Coinbase, but this is going to set up really good too. So I'd put this one in the looking to buy list as well. I do like it here. I'd wait on the next green dot. The stochastic's getting really close to the floor there. Okay, stop loss on the trade is going to be, yeah, about 9 cents on that one. Okay, so I'd buy on the next green dot. That one looks good. Not on Coinbase. Not available on Coinbase, unfortunately. CLV. Okay, breaking out over the 50 here. Now we could buy the first pullback in the green dot. Sitting at about a 40% premium. Not saying it doesn't have a little bit more juice on it, but the place we want to add is when this pullback comes. Right? Boom. That's the setup we're looking for. We're not looking to buy something up 6 weeks in a row because it's just not our style, right? Sitting up here at the dotted line, we're buying the top of the wave. We want to buy the bottom of the wave. So I'd keep an eye on that one though. Buy the next green dot, the next weekly green dot. I'll actually set it for you right here because that one's on the watch list now too. That is a new one. Okay, bada bing, bada boom. That'll be called out now. Did that other one get called out over here? Yeah, POLSC. So that got called out. Bada bing, bada boom, baby. Let's go. XLM, again, flush out candle here. Everyone's getting impatient. Wonderful. Okay, stop loss on the trade is still 10 cents on XLM, folks. Look at this monthly chart. The monthly dots are the most accurate. Like if you guys just want to look at this thing once a month and never look at it again, play the monthly chart. Okay, the green dots on the monthly are like the ones you bet your mortgage on. Okay, because they're the most accurate. That's the most accurate dot you can get. The most data. One of these bars is 1 month's worth of time. This is what the price action did in March. This is what it did back here in July. In April, a new candle's going to form. And normally after the green dots is when you get the big moves. Okay, and this one has one in March. That's why I'm continuing to hold this position. And I like the weekly. Right, it came down, it tapped our 50. What happened? Bull hammer, suck it back up. All the buyers are still coming in. Don't let them fool you. Okay, XLM and XRP are going to have their day, folks. And they're going to have their day. And XLM is 80 cents all the way back to the top. 90 cents. Right? From where we're sitting right now at 13, that is a 567% move. So if I put in 10 here, I'm going to make $56,000 back to the top if it goes to that. Okay? That's why I'm continuing to hold XLM. People hating on XLM. I don't care. Hate all you want, dude. I'll wait 5 years for that to turn 10 into 50. Fuck. I'll wait a year, 2 years, 3 years. Why not? So just patience. But again, big bull hammer last week. Big bull hammer. No red dot. It's coming, folks. Just be patient. Get your popcorn. There's going to be some fireworks here pretty soon. H-bar. H-bar, red dot, I don't know. I'm selling half up here. Probably looking for something else. Just, again, premium is too high for me. 30%, you're right in the middle there. So, same thing here. If these markets pop off, we're going to hold last week's low. 9 cents is probably the current stop loss. Okay, because if that breaks, we'll come down to 7. If you're willing to hold through that, I'd be a holder looking to add on the next green dot. That's how I'd play it. Beta. Okay, below the level there, I don't know. Okay, if you want to buy it, it's probably a fundamental play for you. 8 cents is your stop. Fox. Hanging on to the 9 there. If you own it, stop loss at 5 cents. Okay, again, that's right below our 50-week moving average, our yearly average price. I'd be a holder looking to buy the next green dot. Again, and guys, I'm always taking some kind of profits when this hits the dotted line. I got to sell half, at least half when it happens, right? At least half. So if it pulls back, yes, I can add again, right? That's a 50% drop if it happens. That's not a small amount, right? Whatever you have now, cut it in half. You know what I'm saying? So if it is up 100%, I'm always at least selling half and getting my initial investment back. Okay, and if it runs 300-400%, great. QNAX, I don't know. This is weird. Okay, up here, I'm probably selling. NAIS, getting pretty close. Thinking about taking some profits here. GAL, looks like it wants more too. Okay, stop losses, I don't know. Right there at 5 cents. Okay, playing the continuation there. Again, stochastic's pretty far up there. It hit that level. Not saying we can't continue here. This pattern that's forming here is very bullish. So as long as we hold last week's levels on across the board, right? As long as last week's levels hold, folks, we could see some continuation across the board. So always use your stop losses or just have a plan to add when it comes back down, right? If 5 cents breaks, it'll go down to 4. But we did just break out over the 50. So that's something to pay attention to after a long downtrend. I'd be a holder at Gala here. Astro, just pumping up and down here. Okay, going sideways. I don't know. This is one that I can't really tell you. Not a lot of data to go off of. Here's Hello. Okay, that actually broke a support level there, though. So this one is a little uglier than the norm. Doesn't look very good. Okay, does not look very good. What's the daily look like? Ooh, ugly. Golden death cross there to the downside. So this was a loser. Whoever, if you played this, it was a loser. Again, you could try to enter on the next green dot, but we just lost a 50. So I'd be careful on that one. Definitely not my favorite. Here's T. I saw this one earlier this week. We called this one out a couple weeks ago back in February. Nice trade. Okay. About 2 cents all the way up to, what is that, 7 or 8? 1 sec. Okay. Look at that. 100% racker there. Okay. So again, you could sell half here. 117% off the signal. You could sell half here, or you could wait till that thing gets to the dotted line. Again, 100% is a great place to take profit. I really like T here. Congratulations to whoever got in on it. It's up almost 40% on the week, so you can continue to move your stop losses up. Personally, though, I'd be selling half after I made 100%, and I just let the rest ride, probably till we get the red dot. Here's GST. It's a bull flag here. Just set a stop loss at 0.035 there on the weekly. Okay, daily charts just chopping around. So stop loss would definitely be 3 cents on this one. To play the continuation, just make sure that level holds. Doesn't look bad. Okay, just make sure the yellow line holds. If the yellow breaks, we're going to go lower. But that is a big breakout candle there on GST. VChain. VChain just chopping around, putting in a bull flag, right? Here's the flag. Consolidate, okay? Next green dot will be the place to enter. I'm still holding this name. I'm a holder looking to buy on the next green dot. Okay, we're about to get the golden cross there on the weekly too. So VChain looks really, really good in my opinion. Okay, very strong uptrend here. Okay, I want it to hold 3 cents, but truly my stop loss is probably around Yeah, about 3 cents. Little under 3 cents. So if it pulls back here, I can just add again. But again, buyers are stepping in here. Okay, buyers are stepping back in control here. VeChain is a hold. And looking to buy on the next green dot. Here's Brett. Everyone's talking about this. I don't know what it does. There's no data on my chart, so I really can't tell you guys. I don't know why everyone's hyped up about that. If someone wants to fill me in, I think that'd be awesome. But yeah, that's more of a fundamental play. Don't get pumped and dumped on. It's not a good way to invest. Just not a smart strategy, in my opinion. Here's ASM. Okay, big move up. Now we're pulling back. Still waiting on that green dot for the signal. Okay, 3 cents is your stop loss. That's the bottom of last week's candle. If you still own this thing, I don't know. I was in it for a second. I got out just because I personally, just my intuition didn't feel good. I'm not saying the 3 cents can't hold, but it's red. It just keeps getting red here. Okay, I want that green dot. The green dot will be the confirmation or the first green candle. First green candle or the first green dot is where I want to buy this thing again. Okay, if you hold it, again, just use a stop loss at 3 cents. As long as 3 cents holds, I think you're good. Here's VR sitting right on the 50. Look at that. VR USD, not on Coinbase, unfortunately, but boom. Nice setup here, folks. Okay, I'd be looking to buy this one. I'd also be looking to buy, what was that? VeChain. VeChain's a good one. Okay, that one don't look bad at all. We're getting close here, folks. I think this is the most requests we've covered in one video. Hope you guys are getting something out of it. Let's see. Again, ASM just needs to hold 3 cents. Jasmy. Okay, Jasmy also trying to reverse here as well. So stop loss on this is 1.5. That's the low we hit. Still grinding up here. Okay, chart looks good. Red dot. Again, I would have took profits up here at around 3. That thing hit the white dotted line, pulled back a little bit, and it's trying to continue here. So it held on to that 9. Watch the breakout of that 3 cent level. If that happens, this thing's going to do the rippity dippity here. Okay, Jasmy looks like it wants some continuation. Look at the monthly. Okay, looking good. Weekly just still boom. I'd be a holder in the name. Okay, I would have tried to sell half here. Looking to enter again on the next daily green dot. Dual, nothing on this one. Okay, daily, just play the daily. You're playing the bottom of that right there. There's your stop loss on the trade. Be patient. Let the trend, let the trade play out. Okay, stop loss is 0.01 there. Here's SPA, red dot pointing down, still holding on to that 9-week moving average. Use a stop loss at 0.013. If that breaks, yes, we're going to see lower lows. I don't think it's a bad place to take some off the table being this far up here. Again, want to buy the bottom of the wave, sell the top of the wave. RLY. I don't know about this one either, folks. Not my favorite looking chart. We're below that 50-week. Therefore, we got to stick to our rules. I got to say no on that one. Not saying it can't break out, but use a stop loss at 0.009 if you want to play the breakout. But the breakouts are always hope. You're hoping. Here's Samo, got a red dot here. I'd be a holder of this one. Don't listen to this red dot unless we break 0.09. Okay, that's the low from this candle right here, 0.08. So I'd still be a holder of this one, looking to buy on the next green dot. DGB. You want to play this one? Use a stop at 0.01. Nice breakout there. That's money, dude. That's a great breakout right there. Okay, just make sure it holds 0.01. If that level breaks, look to add again when we hit that 50. Okay, but you're sitting a little bit out of premium off the 50, so just using 1 cent as your stop loss. This one don't look bad. Okay, I'd actually bring this one up and look to buy on the next green dot. Okay, I like the breakout there. The breakout over the 50 is great. I love to buy it closer to the 50 because, again, we're trading at what kind of a premium here, folks? Okay, all you guys got to do is pull out the tool and calculate it. 30%. So, again, we're right in the middle there. Can it pull back? Yes. If it pulls back, do we have a plan to add again? Yes. Okay, that's fine. As long as we're above the 50, we're in a bull market, and we're just now breaking out. So, DGB is one to keep an eye on there. Again, not on Coinbase though, unfortunately, so I can't buy it. But I think there's some better names in that one. But I would be looking to buy on the next green dot for sure. OGF, okay, nice breakout here on the weekly. I don't know, this one's pretty choppy. I don't like the way it's setting up. You know, I don't like these big quick pumps. They're not my favorite. Okay, I like the gradual reverse rip. Okay, but this one's up. Looks like close to 100% this week. So I'd be more on the daily on this one, looking at it. Okay, look where we're at on the daily here. Can it keep going? Yeah, it can. But just with our strategy, it just doesn't pan out, right? Our stop loss would be at 6 cents. That's a 50% drop. So you're risking 50%, meaning if you put in $10,000, you'd be risking $5,000 to the downside. That's a lot of money. SCU, I like SCU here. Okay, that one's going up the list there, looking to buy. Okay, big breakout above it. Just make sure she holds. Make sure she holds the 50. Okay, as long as we're above the 50, we're in a bull market, and we're just chopping around right now. Stochastic is on the floor here, so I would be buying. I would be a buyer of SCU this week. AMP. AMP just looks overdone to me. Again, top of the wave. Okay, I'm trying to buy the bottom of the wave. I don't want to buy the top of the wave here, so I'm probably selling AMP up here. I'm selling AMP up here. Okay, I would have liked to sell it up here, but you know what? We're not always timing the top. We're just not being greedy. That's it. Atlas, this one's still a hold too. Nice setup here. We had the breakout, the pullback, the green dot, rip. Okay, now we're just consolidating. This one's still going to be a hold. This is a hold with a stop loss at 0.004. Looking to add on the next green dot. If you haven't taken some off yet, I don't think it's a bad place to do so. With the red dot signal, like that's never a bad place to at least sell half if you haven't yet. Okay, because again, if we pull back like this over the next 2-3 months, you're going to be kicking yourself. You're going to be saying, oh shit, man, I should have listened to Overkill, right? And I'm not always right. Like I could say sell and the thing goes up 100 more %. But again, as traders, we're never going to time the top and bottom. We're getting in and getting out when it makes sense, right? We're trading the waves, right? We want to buy down here, sell up here. Not buy up here, sell down here, right? Sell up here, buy down here. Not buy down here, sell down here. Okay, that's what the majority of retail does. We're buying down here, selling up in this area. Ideally, when this thing's up here at the 100. But I'd be a holder of Atlas, and I'd look to buy on the next green dot because, again, we're nowhere near our sell target yet here. I do not think it's a bad place to take off half. Again, that's completely up to you. I'm not the one that executes your trades. So use it as you want. Okay, the red dot signal does indicate potential downside. But again, just now breaking out over the 50-week is a good sign and the sign of an uptrend, right? The sign of a long-term trend happening. Because when we break down below it, let me just pull up Bitcoin real quick. Okay, when we break down below it, boom, that's when we got to worry, right? That's when we got to say, oh shit, right? Now we're going into a long-term bear market. But when we break up above it, normally it happens. The trend normally goes on for at least a year or two. At least a year or two in that direction. So just using a stop loss, folks, being mindful of the kind of market we're in right now. It is crazy, right? There's a lot of things going on. But again, as traders, we don't want to buy at premiums, no matter what kind of market it is. We want to always buy the pullbacks. Here's Swift, still hanging on here to 3 cents. I was in this trade. I think I made about 150% on this move. I got out. Okay, now I'm waiting for it to pull back into the 50 and give me my setup. SBR, below the 50. Don't like it. Mobile, not enough data. Troy, breaking out over the 50. You want to play this one? Use a stop loss right there at 0.002. XCN. Okay, this one looks like it wants to continue to. It's got the red dot, though. So, again, something to be aware of. Okay, want to buy after a bunch of red candles, not a bunch of green candles. Here's Spell, sitting right there on the 50. Okay, stop loss on this is 0.008. I like the wick down there. I think you still buy this one. I think you still buy Spell here, folks. There's a good gaming token here. Okay, big breakout above it. Again, buying on the next green dot. You could start a position now and then average down again on the next green dot. I don't think it's a bad place to start, though. We're sitting right near that 50-week, meaning we're only buying, well, it's a 21% premium. So the closer you can get to the 50, the better. This is probably pretty dang close here for this. Something this smaller of a market cap, right? You come over here and go /info. What's the ticker again? Spell. Bang. Okay, $169 million market cap. Just make sure it holds the yellow line. That is right below our 50-week moving average. As long as that holds, we're good. I'd be looking to buy here and then add again on the next weekly green dot on Spell. Looks good. Dome, massive downtrend. Okay, EDG, you guys make this one easy. Again, if it's below the 50, I'm not even looking at it. BSX, okay, nice breakout above this. Okay, this one looks like it wants more too. So I'd be a buyer or a holder here with a stop loss at 0.001. We want to make sure we hold that 50-week moving average. I don't know about this one. Okay, look at this. Ugly. I don't like this kind of trade. This is chop, 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 chop. I want the direction to be absolutely clear, right? The direction to be absolutely clear, right? Up. not chop, 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 chop. I don't like to trade the chop, folks. We shouldn't trade the chop. Okay, there's some better names than BCX. I promise you that. Here's Luna Classic actually setting up here. Stop loss on that one's down there at the yellow line. That's last week's candle. I'd be a holder looking to buy on the next green dot on Luna Classic. This one's going up to the looking to buy list because, again, we just identified the breakout over the 50, and we had a pullback, a bounce. Okay, now this thing's just hanging around here. Next green dot will be the place to enter on Luna Classic there. Here's a bonk. I thought this one was a pump and dump from the start. You know, it's bouncing pretty nicely there on the daily. The daily chart will tell you the story right there. We need to hold that candle. Okay, you got the green dot. I'd be a holder here as well. I'd be a holder or a buyer here as well with a stop loss at 0.00000001. Okay, you got to use the stop loss on the trade. Okay, if you guys see this in the looking to buy list and aren't using the stop losses I'm using, you guys are missing the whole entire point. We're playing the levels here. Here's Mega. This looks like a new trade here. Okay, stop loss at whatever that is. Green dot right there. MAGA. That probably has something to do with Donald Trump. Who knows? Okay, but that's your guys' chart requests for the week. I appreciate you guys. I'm just going to scan through these lists real quick and look for some setups, seeing if we're missing anything here. ONDO, nothing. Nothing. I'm looking for stochastic being down here on the floor. Okay, that's what I'm looking for these. I want to buy the bottom of the wave. Therefore, I'm looking for the bottom of the wave. Here's SUI continuing to break out here. Okay, very, very nice move here on SUI. And I don't think we have an alert going off for that one either. So I'm going to go ahead and paste that one there for you guys. That'll get called out here at the end of this video or probably during it. So, yeah, that actually looks really good. I'm going to put that one in my purple list. My purple list is my looking to buy list. Badger, we talked about. Okay, I just want the bottom of the waves here. I'm looking for green dots or bottom of the wave. So here's DESO. This one's bottom of the wave here. Okay, stop loss on this trade would probably be around 23. DESO, I want to check the market cap of this real quick. Okay, bada bing, bada boom. Okay, that's still a pretty big market cap there, 350-something million. So looking for the green dot on that one. I want the green dot now that we got the stochastic down there on the bottom. What's the daily? Okay, daily's right there into the 200 as well. Massive bull flag on this one. So this one could get interesting. Okay, that was a big move there. I'm actually going to put that one on my looking to buy list as well. And I just want to make sure we have an alert set up on that one so we will be notified when it comes. Let's see, what else we got here? I skipped that one, RMBN. Okay, looking for setups here. Looking for buying opportunities in our list. MITS, nah. Looking for buy setups here. Buy setups. PYR, nothing. Green dot on REQ there, but trading at a premium now. ALCX, that one's a buy still with a stop loss at 26. That one we covered today. Mina down there on the floor. BNT don't look bad here, but it's just kind of chopping around. Not my favorite. Okay, looking for the stochastic on the floor. Stochastic on the floor here, folks. Okay, that's a nice move there. Velo. API 3 is interesting. Okay, I'd probably use a stop at 2.7 on that. Green dot could come. Okay, on that one, but that's, again, the risk is just too much for me. I want to buy stuff into the 50. Close to the 50 or stochastic on the floor. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, on these setups. This is just a quick scan. We've covered a lot of these names today in your guys' requests. So again, you guys call out the charts, man. I'll look at the charts. I know what I'm looking at, and I'm adding stuff to this every single one of these videos that you guys call out. I'm getting new names on my watch list every single day. So I'm loving it, folks. I think we're really on top of the market and way ahead of where the majority of people are at. BT, this was that penny stock here. I believe I did set the alert on this one. Yes, I did. So we'll get a green dot on that one. I like this one with a setup at 960 there. 960 on this one. Okay, you did get the death cross there, so that's a little scary, but this level just has to hold if you're bullish on it. KRL was another interesting one. That one's just doing the rippity-dippity. Too much of a premium for me. Kava, that one's not too bad of a premium there. I think that one has some continuation on it. Loca, that was it for that list. Let's check our red list. PRO, again, great trade, 450% on that. Open, we talked about, that's a definite buy signal there on that. Tesla got a green dot this week, but again, where are we? We're below the 50 week. So if we're below the 50 week, we're not buying the green dots. Okay, those are shorting opportunities, if anything. Okay, because we're in a downtrend. We're trading with the trend. Okay, don't get caught like right here. Bang. Okay, if you get caught on Tesla, you're going to lose. Okay, and I think Tesla could come down quite a bit. AVAX, Again, looking for the stochastic on the floor. Net's not doing bad here. Stop loss on the trade on this one's 90. Just not my favorite. Too high on market cap. I think there's some way better opportunities in crypto right now. Fubu just getting whacked. Look at Disney breaking out there. Wow. CVNA. Okay, we called this Disney trade out too over here back in January. Nice. Nice move there. Carvana continuing on. Ray, I still think is a hold here, folks. I don't think it's a bad place to take some off now that you're up 100%, like I said before. But I still think it's a hold. We're nowhere near that dotted line yet. Here's SQ, DAL. Airlines looking good. Okay, nice setup there into the 50 right there. SoFi, I don't know, too choppy. Mara, we talked about today. I think this one's a buy. Okay, just make sure you use a stop loss at I'd say about 15 and manage your risk. AI, what's this one doing? This one's coming back down. Okay, stochastic needs to get closer to the floor or a green dot for me. Robinhood, I'm taking profits. Okay, that thing, blue sky breakout, beautiful setup. That was the perfect setup there at the beginning. Rip, okay, beautiful trade. Okay, 70, that was a 100% trade on a stock. That's pretty damn good. Okay, again, you only have to do that 11 times to make $1 million if you invest $500. Okay, 500 turns into 1,000, 1,000 turns into 2,000, 2,000 turns into 4, 4 turns into 8, 8 turns into 16. You guys get the point. Okay, we're looking for 100% trades. Those are base hits, right? Singles, baby. 100%, 100%, 100%. Bang, bang, bang. Okay, if it goes 4 or 500, great. Sometimes we'll hit a double, sometimes we'll hit a triple. Okay, all day long. Coin just super strong. I mean, beautiful trade setup here. Again, we covered this one at the beginning as well. Just not looking to buy the top of the wave, folks. We want to buy the bottom of the wave. LCX got a green dot there. 25 was a stop loss on that. Here's ICP. We got this one. This is a good looking one as well. I believe this one is in my... I'm going to put it in there just in case because, again, I want to buy if something's green. Here's HNT. Again, this one's probably on the looking to buy list. We'll call the signal out on this one as well. File. That thing's still a hold. ADA we talked about. Okay, give me the green dots. POLS, this is a buy. Right, you got the green dot this week. LMR, chopping around. Atom, that's probably a buy too with a stop loss at 10. I got 2 atoms in here. Uniswap. I mean, this pattern, as long as last week's low holds and we're bouncing off that 9-week, this could get some momentum going into April, folks. So I'm still very bullish on the markets. I'm just expecting some pullbacks in the near future, and I'm expecting some names to absolutely do the rippity-dippity and have their day. STX also just continuing to grind up. Again, that's all momentum there, folks. We hit our single. We're out at least 50% and letting the rest ride. CRO, nothing. Just looking for that stochastic, looking for buying opportunities. I'm really not seeing anything. Okay, FLR's not bad. I'd like to see it pull down a bit more. Okay, we're still sitting at quite the premium. Everyone was talking about this. This is a layer 1 blockchain. I just want the next green dot on that one. GST, again, bull flag forming, 3 cents is the stop, amp, near. MSTR just going nuts. Again, people are getting dumped on up here. Look at this. People are buying MSTR at this massive premium, 68% premium. Okay, so that's what worries me about where we're at in the market right now is these premiums that are trading. Clay still looks good. I can't buy Clay, though, on Coinbase, so I'm taking that one off the list. Osmo, okay, pulling back here. I do like the fact that the stochastic's on the floor. Let's just wait for the green dot now. I can't see where the 50 is either, so I'd probably be in here on the daily. I'd be buying Osmo here, honestly, if you were long on it with a stop loss at 119. Okay, I'd be using the daily to trade that one and not the weekly, though. Roblox coming down here. Okay, that looks ugly. If we get a drop like this, that'll be great. Next green dot will be the entry. Rivian, back down to $10. It gave us a fake signal, but this one's really oversold right now. Just below the 50, though, so not interested, right? Not interested. GMT sitting right there on the 52, giving you a green dot this week. This is not a bad place to buy here either. Okay, 29 cents is your level. INJ, we talked about. NEO, no way. UMA, don't look bad with a stop loss at 323. Pins, we talked about, doesn't look bad with a stop loss around 30. That's it for the red list. Let's look at the purple list real quick. So the IWM, this is the small cap stocks. Okay, so this is just a little overdone. SPY, we talked about, just trading at a crazy premium. Bitcoin also just at a big premium. QQQ, we're in a massive bull market, folks. This is a bull run for sure. Okay, and XLM we talked about. Again, I like this candle here. They sucked it right back up. No red dot on the chart, meaning we could see some continuation. I think XLM is going to be sitting at 30 cents by the end of May. 30, 35 cents. That's my target by the end of May. Okay, sometime in that period, I think it's going to hit 30 cents. V-Chain, again, just massive bull flag forming here, waiting on the green dot to get the signal. But again, buyers are stepping in here, folks. Be patient. T, we talked about, DJT. So these are all the names I'm looking to buy, and I've been looking to buy for the last couple of weeks. Storj, I really like with a stop loss at 54. Again, we're just now getting up over that 50 week. Yes, we got a red dot, but the stochastic is nowhere near 100. So Storj is still on my buy list. MSO is just ripping now. Okay, we got the green dot on MSO. Okay, the cannabis ETF here. I don't think this one got called out either. Okay, but that's going to get called out here. MSO, bang. Dude, bang. Up 8% today. I was calling this one out when it was hitting the 50 down here at $7. It's sitting at 10 now. That's a 30% racker. And I still think this thing has massive room to run. Okay, I'm bullish on cannabis. Okay, I'm 420 friendly, folks. It helps with my anxiety and everything else. Okay, I believe it can help people, and I believe it will take the pharmaceutical companies out if done properly and the right people are involved. But $55 is a long way back to the top. That's a 400% move there on MSOS. I'm buying MSOS, folks. I was wanting to buy it down here at 7. I didn't pull the trigger because I was too focused on crypto. After I exit my current positions that I'm in and hit my sell targets, I am going to be diversifying into some stocks because there are always stocks that pop up that have good setups like MSOS. Again, I just want to be diversified, but crypto is in a bull market. It is just starting, and I think the next year is going to be insane for a lot of names, and there's going to be some big gains. BAT still looking good. Again, saw this one down here touching the 50, got sucked right back up, and continuing to move here. So I'm still a buyer. If it's on this list, I'm a buyer of it. If it's on my purple list, I'm a buyer. I'm looking to buy on green dots or anticipating them. TRB still a buy with that stop loss at 74. A firm looking good here with a stop loss at 32. Okay, stochastic on the floor. This is probably that's a stock, but it is one of my favorite buys right now. A firm, bang. Okay, looking really good there. Wow, A firm looks good. Okay, and that's a stock. Here's CTSI. Not quite there yet. I don't know why this one's on my list. I'm going to put this one back on. I mean, it is a beautiful breakout. I just want to see the next green dot. So I guess that's what I'm looking for. Power, this is also one of my biggest buys this week. Okay, Power up there with A-Firm. Those are my top two. I even like, Storj looks good. T, I wouldn't be buying. It already had its move. So I'm putting that one back in the altcoin watch list. DJT got a green dot this week. MSOS just freaking, that was a beautiful trade there. I'm pretty sure I called that out multiple times, dude, in the Discord. I said, hey, buy this thing between 7 and 8. I mean, it's sitting at 10 now, folks. I mean, that setup was just too good. That was too good of a setup right there. Wow. CTSI, need the green dot. That one's not my favorite. That one's going on the altcoin watch list. QNT, this trade's still setting up. I'd be a holder, wouldn't be buying it, be a holder. It's already up 40% off of our entry. Spell. Next green dot, but I think you buy this one sitting here right above the 50. Okay, next green dot will be the absolute certainty, but I think we're just going to bounce around here for a couple of weeks and then do the ripski. Snapchat trade is still in play. There's no green dot yet, but the current support is going to be $10.45. Okay, again, they had a big run up. They flushed it down on all the forever holders. They sold. Okay, and now the buyers are coming back in. I'm looking for volume, and I'm looking for a green dot on Snap, but that's going to set up. Intel, I think, is a buy. Okay, they've been bashing this one they've been bashing it on CNBC, so I'd be a buyer. I think they just had a big partnership with the government to make some chips. It was like an $8 billion deal or something like that I saw. But nice breakout above the 50 there, and now we're pulling back, sitting right near the 50, so that one looks good. CCL, okay, continuing to bounce here. Again, our buy signal came right here, and we're just grinding up. So let this one play out. Still a holder of that name. Not really looking to buy it anymore. SOUL, finally getting cracked here. I want to buy this one closer to $3, okay? Again, CNBC pumping this thing up while it's at a 67% premium, selling it to retail. Wonderful. I'm going to put it on my watch list and wait till everybody gets killed, and then I'm going to come in and buy it with the smart money when we come back to the 50. Daku's still setting up here. Still looking good. Still looking good. Okay, I'm a holder of that. Again, we were buying back here at $50. Okay, continuing to move up here. It's almost at 60 now, so we're up on the position. Just holding now. Just holding. Okay, Rose, that doesn't look as good. Okay, it's trying to hold on to its 9. I want to buy it closer to 9 cents. That one's going back on the altcoin watch list. XRP, I'm still a buyer, still a holder. Okay, we were buying down here 50 cents. Okay, off the green dot, 50 cents. You're up 10 cents. That's 20%. Just wait on this one. Just sit on it, dude. Just sit on it. It's going to have its day. Okay, I believe. Do you believe? Because I believe. VThor, this is VeChain's altcoin. This also looks like it's setting up here. I'm buying this one with a stop at 0.003. It's looking good. ASM we talked about. Okay, we talked about it. We want the green dot. We need the green dot, or we need it to hold 3 cents. Okay, we need it to hold 3 cents. The alert will come in the Discord when it happens. ARBK broke the 50, so I don't like how this thing's moving. I really want it to hold $1.40, though. Okay, the green dot will be the absolute certain place. It's really trying to hold on here, but that red dot don't look good on the daily. Just make sure it holds 140 on this one. Okay, and Sue, obviously breaking out big here. Okay, move your stop loss up now to 158, the level we're breaking out at. Look to sell that one when it gets back to 100. This is good too. Okay, this is up there. Probably these are my top 4 for this week on my buy list here. We also talked about all those chart request names we'd be looking to buy. DESO, DESO. Okay, coming on down here. Just wait till that thing hits 23. ICP breaking out. Our stop loss is 13. Okay, $13 on the stop loss, but watch for some continuation on this one again. Look to sell it when the stochastic RSI gets back up there to the dotted line. This trend is strong. That breakout is huge. Okay, ICP looks good. Here's HNT coming back down into the 50 again. We need the green dot or we need a green candle. POLS, we talked about green dot this week. Looks really good. That's it for everything, folks. That's everything. If you guys have questions or anything, join the Discord, folks. Get inside the Discord. You guys can come over here and learn about the membership and everything you get inside of it, right? You get access to Spartan Chat. You get access to all the overkill alerts. Those 3 we set up during the video, but we have about 100, 200 names that we call out all these signals on through the trading indicator. Again, if you don't have the trading indicator, you can come over here. You can click this link. It's going to take you over to a page where you can go through and download it and put it into your TradingView account. There's a video here on how to do that, so you guys won't miss a thing. We've had tons of people go through and get the indicator. Nothing but positive feedback on that. Super simple and easy to use. Okay, all you need is a paid TradingView account. The paid TradingView account, I believe, is like $12 a month. Okay, and then boom, you can have the same exact indicator. You can have all the EMAs, all the dots, all the signals that you need, and follow along yourself. The goal is to educate you guys, not to trade for you. Okay, I'm not here to trade for you. I'm here to educate, folks. Show you guys how to use this stuff. That's what it's all about. So I'm going to actually move all these into my looking to buy list. Okay, I want to change all of them. All the looking to buys we had today were from power all the way down to DGB, except the fact that the ones that do not have flags, I'm going to cancel out because, again, I believe you could trade this one on Coinbase. You can trade this one on Coinbase. So I'm going to put that one in the purple list. Okay, Astro is not on Coinbase. VeChain I already got over there. Luna Classic, not tradable. I guess we could put Litecoin in there. Comp's already in there, I believe. Right? Comp, USD. Yeah, it's on the red list there. Comp's on there. So we already got well, that's in the looking to buy list now, I believe. SCU, not tradable on Coinbase. So I'm going to move all these. VR, not tradable on Coinbase. Not tradable on Coinbase. So I'm going to take all these right now, and I'm going to shift them into my looking to buy list. Boom. So there's the looking to buys. Okay, all these names. I'm going to post this right now. So you guys can get access to this playlist right here. Okay, let me go ahead and share it. Okay, I'm going to copy the link. So you're going to get it set up exactly how, you guys are going to get all these names. So this is my looking to buy list. This is the overkill watch list. So this is what I am constantly looking to buy throughout the week. If I'm looking to take a position on anything, it's going to be names in here, depending on whether we're getting green dots, where the candle's at, how close we are to the 50-week moving average, everything that I just talked about today. Okay, so that's all purple. And then here's the altcoin watch list. Okay, so you guys want to follow along with the altcoins. I only have coins on Coinbase that are in my watch list because that's what I use to trade. I'm not going to follow something that is not tradable on the exchange that I use. So that's just the general rule I have. Again, you guys can create your own watch list, of course, and that's how it works. So I'm probably going to make a couple trades here this week. So I will post those over here in the trades and let you guys know what I'm doing. And then if you got chart requests for the next video, drop them over here in the chart request section. I will cover every single name that we get on the next video. Okay, whether that be Saturday or whether that be sometime throughout the week. Again, I'm still on vacation for a while, so I don't know when the videos are coming. But if you guys subscribe and hit the bell, you will be notified when it happens. And you guys never miss a thing over here in the Discord. I mean, we literally have everything you need to be a successful investor over here. You can watch every single one of my videos in the latest video tab. You guys can go back and watch last week's, okay, if you want. And people ask me all the time, how do I learn how to do this? I would just go through and watch every one of these videos. The latest videos over here. I would watch these, and I would come down here and I would watch this free trading course video. Okay, you guys can watch this, and you guys can get just more education. And there's other great videos on YouTube. I still watch videos today. I'm still trying to improve my craft, right? But these are from me, okay? And you guys can go find other YouTubers if you'd like. But really, I really do appreciate you guys' time and support. Shout out to all the Spartans, all the generals, all the recruits. I love you guys. I do this for y'all. Again, this ain't about me. This ain't about you. This is about us growing and winning together. And that's all I got for today, folks. God bless you. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.